Hello out there. We back. Gather round, smash the like button. We got a show. Claressa Shields fight week. A lot to talk about. Hey, Octavia be cracking me up. Huh, Rissa? This how your fight week gonna go, huh? Rissa. Octavia, you a fool. Y'all be so funny in my I literally, in this space, I feel like I got the funniest chat. Y'all be having me. Sometimes I have to like look at the replay to see what we were talking about, and it just be so funny. Y'all was on me for that Bill Cosby joke yesterday. Y'all was like, man, you go to Bill Cosby. That was. See, I told you, Claressa gonna get me in like top form. Nothing like a man with a purpose. Claressa gonna have me in top form because she just keep doing the most. So I gotta be sharp. I gotta be real sharp with it. I miss your ego. I've been working so much. I'm glad to be in this live. Yeah, I'm trying to switch up the time to see what the best time is for you guys. I know you've been a long time Eagles Army supporter. I got your DMs. You know we've been rocking for a while, so I appreciate your support and hope all is well at work, you know. And as far as my job with Claressa, I got to go to work. I can't wait till you do the Mike Tyson again. Oh my God. We be having so much fun. I love it here. Y'all are amazing. Hi, it's me, Mike Tyson. Why my fight with Peter McNeely? I want to play a game of Scrabble. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm going to definitely send you some donations. All good. Shout out to Octavia. Man, this girl Claressa, bro, it don't look like things are going your way. I'm just being real with y'all. I went to Taco Bell, got a little soda. Did I just spill on myself? Yeah, so we ready. Hey, you know what I noticed? Have you guys noticed when you eat out, if you eat out somewhere, the lids on the sodas are like cheaper. Like they don't stay down. I feel like they changed the quality. Like the lids don't be lidding anymore. Like you go to grab your drink, the lid pop off. Like the lids are like extremely cheap now. I don't know if anybody else peeped that. Oh my God. Veronica says goat meat daily. Facts. Miss Shea. Hey, Boxingego, thank you. I appreciate you fact checking and the great content. Thank you. I'm losing so much respect for Claressa Shields. This girl is a narcissist. Man. She just be wild. You know what I think makes it worse for Claressa? She's so constant. Like, she don't stop. That's what it really is. Like, it's been, ever since she said she'll beat up a man, Rolly, again, it's been a new storyline every day. Like, and then when this don't work, she'll jump to this. And then when this don't work, she'll do an interview. And then the interview get blown up. And everybody like, what are you talking about? He ain't married. And then she's like, oh, he my hubby. Like, it just, it's Claressa fatigue. That's what I've been calling it. Someone said even the gas station lids. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, quality control is not the same. Shout out to 76 Mark. That's the homie. It's not the same. Sarah almost spilled her coffee. Yeah, they tripping. And Trump done put some tariffs on the lids or something. Because these lids ain't lidding. But yeah, Claressa, she tries to force feed you. Remember the movie Seven? When the dude, the FAT dude was in the plate? That's what Claressa, she tried to just feed you and feed you and feed you. Lie after lie after lie. until you pop. Oh, Tammy, I loathe paper straws. Like, I ain't never littered in my life. I came up on Captain Planet and stuff like that. So I never like threw trash out a window and no litter or stuff like that. And I'm all about, the environment, trying to protect the ocean. But that's one thing, them paper straws I can't get with. You be at Starbucks or something, and then the paper straw, it like disintegrate in your mouth and be bendy. It be limp. Nah, I cannot deal with those paper straws. Carolina girl, hi ego, what up? She said, "I told you I would sell out the arena." Hey, Petey is a fool, bro. I got that clip. For y'all. We gonna have fun today. Yeah, so if y'all could smash the like button, we gonna have some fun. We gonna go over some things. Listen, we are gonna go so deep down this rabbit hole. It's just gonna be a good time. I got new topics I want to talk about. There's some things that I'm pretty sure if you've been following the story, it like just happened, so you probably don't know. And of course, like MTV News, you hear it first. You heard it here first on the channel. A lot of people gonna try to copy the sauce, but I got y'all. I'm gonna go over some things, and I can assure it'll be news to a lot of y'all. So we about to have a good time. We're not worried about it. I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. At first, I thought Claressa was trolling to annoy people, but even before Papoose, her attitude and tendencies. And see, I like that from Octavia. Here's the thing. Some people be like, Ego have a meet and greet. Well, y'all trying to do that. Listen, I'm trying to do big things on the channel. I'm trying to take it to the next level. So whatever y'all down for, we can make happen. Oh, also, we will be doing a live watch party for Claressa's fight this weekend on Saturday right here on the channel. So come hang with your boy Ego. We're going to watch this fight. Like, I didn't put this much effort and energy into the content this far, so we might as well finish it out and watch this cherry picked fight with Hazel E or whatever her name is, the old girl, K Scott, and we gonna watch it together like one big happy family. Bro, I'm gonna be rolling. I promise you, I'm gonna be cracking up. Like, Claressa is screwed. Like, she's screwed. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I'm saying she's screwed is because no matter what happens, people really don't care. I have a feeling. Y'all want to put me down for something? Put me down for this. There's going to be something that happens this fight week or on fight night that is just absurd, and I'm going to have to get on here and make a video about. I don't know. My intuition is crazy. It truly is. I have a feeling by the end of this, what I always suspected to be a show will be proven this week. Be it somebody pop dirty with a test, somebody misses weight, somebody's fight gets disqualified. I don't know, but my intuitions be working, right? I just have a feeling that the fans will be left with a sour taste in their mouth after this event, right? Like, so I don't know if it's Claressa misses weight, somebody pulls out last minute, just something that I guess like a defining point where we're all like, oh my God. Or somebody get thrown out the ring and it end in a non-traditional sense. Some type of bullshit. And I don't know. It could be on the Zeus portion, maybe in the Claressa portion. I don't have good vibes. And I'm very animalistic. I follow my intuition and I follow it close. And my intuition don't really usually let me down. So look for some BS to happen. She do another interview and she's getting criticized. Something is going to happen this week. And I think it's gonna be some BS, and people like the stuff that make you just like hit your head, like, oh my gosh, like throw your hands up. Ego, what were you going to say after you read my long comment earlier about Claressa nonstop? I don't know. I don't know. I have to see if it come back to me. You said she was trolling, annoyed, just more. Basically, I have so many different theories. I think Claressa is insecure. These comments, bro. Shout out to Big Hoss. We got our first super chat. It never affected her. Never affected her. Yeah. He gonna say it never affected her. What are you talking about? I told you, much love, Ego. Shout out to Big Hoss. These people just be lying and saying some of the most foolish stuff. He said, I'll admit, I caught a thing with the gambling. I was gambling every day. But I was always paying the bills. I was always doing this. Even when I was gambling, I fell victim to it, but it never affected her. Never affected her. How the hell is a gambling addiction don't affect your household? How does that make any sense? That's like if a bit is burning and she got a ST, right? If she burning, then absolutely intercourse will affect you if she burning. You see what I'm saying? You can't have like honorrhea and then be like, oh yeah, we bump uglies, but it never affected her. You can't have the bump and then be like, oh, it never affected her. Yeah, it does affect people. If you burning, it for sure is going to affect who you're intimate with. This man gonna say, yeah, I was gambling. It never affected her. Oh my gosh, bro. That's how I know these people be lying. It never affected her. Jamaican Yankee. Almost everything you can do can affect other people. So how would gambling? And then he was like, man, I always paid the bills. I was always paying the bills. Yeah, I stopped paying the bills. Bro, all these people do is lie. That man said he always paid the bills in that rant video, but then he said I stopped paying the bills. Because she was giving money to the chump, to the lame, and she was taking money, the chump money out the bank and giving it to the chump. She was taking all money and giving it to the lame. So I stopped paying everything. So you just gonna let your credit score go down to 200. That's what you're gonna do, huh, Papoose? All right, come on, bro. Grow up. Exactly, my ex was a gambler. It most definitely. There's no way. Okay, I know people with gambling addictions. Not like I ain't dated nobody, but I know people. And I know a dude that he bled out all the money in his account because he kept going back to the ATM. And I was like, nah, bro, come on, like let's leave. Let's like they got you. It's over. And he kept going back to the ATM. And he was like, nah, F that, da da da. And he kept getting on that blackjack. He kept getting on that blackjack. And I was like, bro, let's leave. The casino was working you. And he literally bled out his whole account. Keep in mind, when you go to casinos, at least out here, like the Indian casinos, Cash Creek and stuff, right? Thunder Valley. When you go to these casinos, if you use their ATM, they charge you like $10 to take out your money, and then your bank could have fees. So to take out your own money on top of whatever you're taking out, you're paying all types of penalties and fees. That man drained his whole account. So yeah, gambling is a serious problem. What if Kinahan Cartel snitches on BTK and boxers? If that happened, they gonna be in for it. They gonna be in for that. They gonna be in for that work. So, yeah. These people, I do not trust nothing that they be saying. I was looking at the lights and they was giving it to the lame. Huh? Jumbie. That sound like Papoose. Are y'all saying Papoose stuff? Shout out to Jumbie. I was looking at the lights and they was giving it to the lame. I don't know what video you're talking about. Felix Torres, Shakur, and Claressa Shields, these new age boxers are all cornballs. Man, how long have I been on here, a boxing channel, telling you guys this new generation, they crybabies, they are thin skinned, they can't take pressure, they get on the internet and embarrass themselves. They are not holding boxing down. I'm so serious, bro. They are not holding the sport down. Like they're holding it down, but like somebody in the bathtub, like literally holding it down. But I'm talking about holding it down in a good way. They are not doing that, bro. Now, that's a perfect segue from Felix to my next point. So pay attention because a lot of the stuff is pretty fresh. So again, I haven't seen many people talk about it because it just happened, right? Boom. Speaking of Shakur, what does this man say? Shakur Stevenson, Migos is the song New Atlanta. What's this action? Claressa, Win, Salida. Claressa and Hazel E, right? Scroll down to the bottom. I'm in the building. Fire emoji. Bro, get these people out of here. They do not know how to promote. What is Shakur Stevenson pulling up to the fight? What is that finna do? Bro, pack Claressa up. They trying to push the red button. Floyd's gonna be there. Kevin Gates gonna be there. Shakur's coming. Bro, y'all do not know how to promote. Come on, bro. Again, I stand on this talking point. Since when in boxing do we announce who's going to be at a fight before the night of the fight? Do you see how lame that is? I've been covering boxing for decade plus, right? I have covered credentialed media, ringside, watched these fights live. I was at Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, right? I went to that fight, right? So I've been to a big boy fight. I was there when Terrence Crawford got his. I've been there for history. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of other channels that are covering Claressa, but the depth that we have is totally different. Kamal, I'm going to get to that in 1 second. The depth that we have, I'll put you on the screen though. The depth that we have is totally different because I'm here for history, right? People say whatever they want. I made history. I was there for Claressa Shields' very first fight. I was in Lincoln, Nebraska, I believe it was, when Terrence Crawford first became undisputed, and he later did it a total of 3 times. So I've been there for the historic moments. Never do I ever recall a moment where they're advertising beforehand who's going to be, what celebrities are going to be in Celebrity Row before the fight. Now, Africa's Lives Matter. Shout out to my brother Kamal Oz, $10. I already know it's going to be funny. Hey, make sure y'all you guys have the ability when these people are super chatting, spending their hard-earned money to help the channel, like Africa's Lives Matter just did. Can you guys show love? You can like their super chat. He said, I had a gambling problem in college and it affected other people, especially loved ones. Man, see, we got a testimonial from an actual person, not named Papoose. It's capped that it would not affect a spouse, whether it's money lost, time away from the family, distractions, or mood. That is amazing. Shout out to my brother Kamal Oz. That's what I'm talking about. We all human. We make mistakes. This is why I don't trust these people. You see what it takes for my boy Kamal Oz to expose a flaw that none of us knew, right? expose a moment, a vulnerable moment, and he just did it like that. You see what I'm saying? He's like, man, I went through that. I went through gambling. That's a real person, right? Papoose and Claressa, they keep running around like everything that they're doing is perfect. Like everything that they're doing, they ain't did nothing wrong. But the reality is, shout out to Mohammed Surah, my boy. The gambling won't backdoor. Bro, every one of us has made some type of mistake in life, period. These people keep acting like they ain't, oh man, I ain't break up no happy home. I ain't break up no happy home. Yeah, you certainly broke into it or something. Cause that what you did was not right. But anyway, in case you were just joining me, I just revealed breaking news. Shakur Stevenson is gonna be in the building. Look, it said, will you be in the building August 15th? Shakur like, yeah, I'll be in the building. Claressa Shields. Bro, is giving desperate. Desperate times call for desperate measures. What is this, bro? Now you getting Shakur to promote the fight? Oh my gosh, bro. That's what Floyd's gonna be there. Kevin Gates gonna be there. Shakur's gonna be there. We don't care. We're not gonna be there. We don't care at all. Like, I'm just being real. Shakur, he a good little fighter. He a good little fighter. But at the end of the day, Shakur, go just look at his comment section. He getting blown up for his own reasons. Fight Devin Haney. You said you would fight Conor Benn at 154 or 147, but then you won't go up to 47 for Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney. So Shakur, he not even. When are they going to get somebody who's in some good light right now? Everybody they're getting is like major backlash, scandal, owes money. Like, when you going to pull somebody that got a clean bill of health? Shakur said to O'Shaquie Foster, fight my homie, Ray Ford, and then if you get past him, we can lock in. And then O'Shaquie did just that. Slung his little man out the ring, beat him up, beat Ray Ford, called out Shakur. Shakur got the ring, is like, man, you too little, you too little. Then he took his little ass over there to Zuffa Boxing and ran away from the fight that you said, beat this guy and then I'll fight you. So Shakur can't help you. He can't even help his own career right now. He is not in the best of light. You went to Zuffa Boxing. There's nobody over there except for you and Hitchens and El Rayo, and you said you don't want to fight El Rayo. So who does Shakur want to fight, man? And again, back to my initial point. If ticket sales were doing so good, why not let it be a surprise what celebrities are going to be there? Like every other fight. When Gervonta Davis fights, nobody is like, oh, Eddie Murphy's going to be there. Like, they don't tell you in advance Eddie's going to be there, or Mike Tyson or Sugar Ray Leonard. Most of the time, you just watch the fight, order the pay-per-view, you're watching it, and you're like, oh, cool, Will Smith is there. Oh, man, Denzel Washington is there. These people are down so bad that the week of the fight, they keep making flyers and posts about Celebrity Row and who's going to be there. The UFC don't do that either. Conor McGregor just fought. They didn't tell you every celebrity that's going to be in there in advance. So it's like, I feel like the tickets can't be selling like that. Definitely not sold out for you to be moving like that. You think, and I told you, streamers, we control the narrative. It's to a point where streamers are basically the new celebrities. It's just what it is. Streamers are basically the new celebrities out here. You know what I mean? Why do you think everyone, boxers, singers, all these people run into streaming? Broner resurrected his whole career with streaming, online streaming. Blueface, he's putting his checks up. All these people making bread streaming, making content. We the new wave, bro. We the new militia. You think Shakur Stevenson? So all the bloggers are talking about all of Claressa, what she doing wrong, right? And for real, the bloggers collectively are doing better viewership than people like Shakur Stevenson, for sure. So even if it ain't one blogger alone, collectively, like if you put Mr. Skinny TV and Boxingego on multiple platforms, and you put all the impressions from every blogger, that's a lot of impressions collectively. And I told you, with Claressa Shields, side with her at your own peril. Almost it's like remember she had that voodoo doll? You mess with Claressa, it damn near put a hex on you. Charleston White, he like, yeah, Claressa Shields, blah, blah, blah. And he tried to defend her. He got arrested the next day. Like, what? So, yeah, do it if you want. She got bad energy or something. She got the black cloud from, like, around her. Bro, I kid you not. Charleston White talked about Claressa Shields, tried to big her up and uplift her. A day or two later, he getting arrested. They say he ain't got no driver's license. Monique, is she land any big movie roles? Bro, I'm telling you, she like a curse or something. You mess around and claim Claressa, the wheels of your car might fall off or something. You just driving, what the hell? Like, she got some bad juju to her, bro. You wake up, look at your pillow, your hair's on the pillow. You got a plug missing out your head. You got no edges. You messing with Claressa, she done put a hex on you. Bro, she done put a hex on you, your patches, your hair coming out. It fell on the pillow. You just gonna you picking up strands and clumps of hair. Bro, all right. Keep side with this girl. Everybody else who's saying and keeping it real is winning. Even Cam Newton. I feel like there's some things I wish he did different, but all in all, he did probably the toughest interview with some good questions. That's why you seen anybody coming for Cam Newton? Ain't nobody coming like, oh, Cam Newton, that was horrible. But the one, when she go on the radio shows capping, right? Claressa go on the radio show capping, and then they just be like pom-pom waving. People be like, man, this person, what they talking about? Getting mad at them. I'm telling you, y'all gonna mess around and find out. You keep messing with this girl. It's not gonna play out how you think. Bad energy is bad energy, and I definitely believe in energy. And shout out to Valerie. We got the money keep coming in. We got $25 in the Cash App. It says, thank you for your dedication and real content. Thank you for your Cash App. I appreciate that. We working. Tommy Lee, Eagles Army. Bro, everybody that has been coddling Claressa, they are too in for a rude awakening. The people, I can't do the show because Possibes leaving these comments. That caught me so off guard. She says Skeleton Key Rissa. I just watched that movie last year. That's why that made me. Come on, that's what I'm saying, bro. She a whole curse. She is Skeleton Key. She Eve's Bayou or something, like a Creole spell or something. You keep rocking with Claressa Shields, you start running into problems. It's looking ugly. You vouch for Claressa, next day you get the bubble guts and poop your pants at work or something. You like, it's just bad stuff happened. All right, we gonna see. Lotto, she was like, yeah, I'm walking her out. Charleston White started ripping her. He started dissing her and all that. So it's like, how come none of these people that are co-signing the fight we would switch positions with? Like, we want to be in their position. Floyd Mayweather having money problems. Lotto, mistress, getting, people reaming her online. Monique, blacklisted from Hollywood. Kevin Gates being sued by his ex-wife. Ray J, 3 months to live, or whatever he whatever you talking about. It's like, name somebody who's vouching for Claressa, coming to her defense, and got a good credit score, and things on the up and up. Like somebody who's just winning, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, Taylor Swift or somebody. Taylor Swift got bread. Taylor Swift just got married. You know what I mean? Just somebody like that. Claressa caters to the hooligans and the ghetto gremlins. That's your audience. Ghetto gremlins, I need money, washed up. Like, come on, bro. I'm doing this for a favor for Zeus. Like, I'm a baddie. Like, that's her audience now. Your audience is not like Venus and Serena Williams, Simone Biles, strong black women. That is not your market. Your market is ghetto gremlin, chicks that get their nails done, but then their rent ain't paid. Chicks that got sugar daddies. Actually, Claressa a sugar daddy. If I'm being honest, you a sugar daddy. You paying all this stuff for Papoose. We know it. Ray J is on his last wish. See, that's why I can't do the show. Y'all be tripping. Why do all the radio shows keep interviewing her? Ricky Smiley. Easy question for me to answer. Listen, I'll tell you why radio shows interview her. She is 100% unequivocally engagement farming in 2026. People have peeped. She don't know how to act. She don't know how to respond. When she's backed against the wall, she gets more aggressive and says more stupid stuff. So she's engagement farming. You can, if you put Claressa on, anybody could do an interview with her, ask her tough questions. You'll have some good viewership probably, or good for your brand. That's why. She's a walking, talking meme. She's like the Jordan crying meme at this point. Breaking free Cosby pudding pops at Shields' next fight. Why would you say that? Ray J has heart problems and he's fighting. I don't know what he be saying, bro. I literally don't know what to even believe from Ray J. At this point, Claressa just engagement farming. And I'm working on a video. I really haven't heard nobody talk about it, but it's a good one. I'm going to try to get that out to y'all quick. She keep complaining, and I got the clip. What she's saying, I'm gonna really break it down for y'all. Like again, on some boxing stuff, not on no tea sippers and all that other stuff. On some boxing stuff. She be loud and wrong all of the time. If you interview her right, she won't even know you're playing in her face. She don't know how to read the room. Absolutely right. She don't know how to read the room. Like Cam Newton said certain things and kind of looked at her and she started laughing. I think it might have been that pregnancy part. If you go back and watch, like that whole sequence was stupid. Go watch the Cam Newton interview again. He was like, "You've been known to be a female boxer. And when it comes to children," she's like, "Yeah, we having children next year." What? He didn't even ask you a question. How do you cut somebody off and answer a question and he didn't even ask one? And then Cam was just looking like, "What? What?" And she was like, like they're laughing at you. You just don't know it for whatever reason. How do you answer something? Only Claressa could do this. Go to an interview and answer stuff when there was no question that was asked. Freestyle with no beat and be off beat. She's like, "Hold on, go Atlanta, the zone." Okay. The GOAT is in Atlanta. Fight is on the zone. I want you to come watch my fight this Saturday. It's gonna be at your home. Bow. Man, what the hell wrong with you? What? How is that? Like, in your brain, that's the freestyle that came out. Crayon Shields strikes again. I cannot read comments. He says she off rat poison. Bro, I don't know what that was. Brain is fried. GOAT is on Atlanta. The GOAT is in Atlanta. What? The GOAT is in Atlanta. My fight is on the zone. Hurry up, everybody. Come get tickets and watch my fight in your home. Bow. All off beat. Too many words. And Papoose be lying. He be doing the Tamron Hall. Man, when I met her, I was like, wow, she's smart. Wow, she does poetry. She can barely tie her shoe. How's she doing some poetry and smart? How's that? It don't look like she could tie both her shoes. She probably tied the right shoe to the left shoe and trip. So how does it look like she's smart or whatever you talking about? Claressa tied the shoelaces together and then stumble and fall. How's she smart? What are you talking about? Got the worst bars this century and then gonna say bow at the end. She's a poser, man. Like, I don't even like these new female rappers. I'm a real hip hop head, so I like real female, like Shauna, Da Brat, Light, Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim, Foxy. I love that Foxy Brown and Blackstreet song. You know what I mean? That coming home tonight. Uh-oh. I like real Soleil. I don't listen to these new females. All they talk about is pee popping on the handstand and WAP and all this. But Claressa the worst out of all of them. Like, Meg Thee Stallion might say something or have a cool cadence. Lotto, Glorilla, Cardi, all these other chicks. At least they might get say something that's all right. Young Miami. Anybody. Claressa literally the worst. The GOAT is on the zone. Bow. Yeah, you've been bowed on the head one too many times with them punches for you to ever have said that. Ego tried to get more information on the stolen Corvette. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Stolen? How's it stolen? She had a bow tie on it at the dealer. I don't know nothing about that. Man, it says stolen Corvette. I don't know about that. She might have CTE. Yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny because CTE ain't. But you're right. Because it looked like she be having memory problems. I'm not even being funny. It looked like she be doing interviews and can't think. She be like, anyway, you could catch me any day sipping Hennessy. That's how she be starting her interviews like that at the beginning of that song. She'd be like, anyway, you can catch me any day sipping Hennessy with my piece from I don't me anymore. I got what you want and got what you need. Can I get a love for sure? But anyway, you can get, bro, she be messing up and trying to think. What pap, the pap. She be like scatting. Sweet ba boom be doom bop. Sweet ba boom be doom bop. I'm a scat man. Do the bop boom be doom bop. Sweet ba boom be doom bop. Bro. That's how she be talking. I'm a scat man. Be doom bop. Sweet ba doom be doom bop. Be ba boom be doom bop. Scat man. Be. Bro, mush mouth. Doing too much. She said her car was stolen and her electricity was cut. What? What's going on? I ain't heard this. So I don't know what y'all talking about. She stayed buffering is crazy, Kenya. Crazy, I tell you. Man, she do be on that glitch, that boot loop. She a Fruit Loop. She definitely be buffering. She be like that girl from Obsession when she was walking backwards. But Bear, no. Bro, remember that girl from, you seen Obsession? I'm not trying to give a spoiler to the movie, but she definitely walking in reverse, crying in the corner. But Pat, why? Bro, he like Freaky Nicky at this point. No. We were having a good time. Bro, that's what she do. You on a date with Claressa and somebody mentioned Remy or Bumgarner or Layla Ali. No. We were having a good time today. But Bear, why? Yeah. Don't ever mention no Remy. She crazy, bro. She be like, I'm the cloud, I'm the algorithm. All you do is talk about them people. Layla, Bumgarner, Remy. Bro, that movie based on Claressa Shields. I believe that. One Willow Wish Shields. And women, take my word for it, don't. It's on you. Don't make your whole life about a man. You should definitely have your own, your own stuff going on. If you make your whole career and life about a man, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. And that's never a good thing. Girl, fight! Why is she so loud, bro? I'm really trying to figure this out. It's probably like 6 a.m. in the morning. She's like, yeah, whoa in it. Like, why does she just be screaming? Listen how she came on the video. Girl, fight. Hey, Papu, I really question the man's money. How do you put up with that voice, bro? Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard, bro. Girl, fight. Girl, fight. Girl, fight. Girl, fight. Fight. I'm gonna keep doing that to y'all until y'all get my likes up. I'm gonna keep running this. Girl, fight. Girl, fight. Girl, fight. Girl, fight. Girl. Get my likes up, or I'm gonna keep running the clip. How about that? I'm gonna keep doing that, bro, until y'all show and pay respect to the channel. Like, salute, let's work. Girl, fight!
Saturday, meet me at State Farm Arena. I told y'all I was selling the bitch out. Didn't I tell you all that? Big lot of walking your girl out. I'm fighting this weekend. Get the rest of the tickets on Ticketmaster and come and rock out with your girl, because it's about to be a what? Girl?
Shields or Pep?
Meet me at State Farm Arena. Saturday, meet me at State Farm Arena. I told y'all I was selling the bitch out.
Somebody said, I just did. Please stop. I gotta punish y'all. Oh, y'all want it again? Go ahead and get it. Girl,
fight!
girl,
fight!
girl.
Fight! Saturday, meet me at State Farm.
I'm gonna make you feel this pain. Somebody said, I already liked it. Please stop. I'm eating. All right, let me do it one more time. I want you to feel my pain. You hear me?
Girl, fight!
Girl,
fight! Saturday, meet me at State Farm Arena. I told y'all I was selling the bitch out. Didn't I tell you all that? Big lot of walking your girl out. I'm fighting this weekend. Get the rest of the tickets on Ticketmaster and come and rock out with your girl, because it's about to be a what? Girl.
Rissa? Did she just say, I'm sold out, and then say, get the rest of the tickets? I know that ain't who I think it is. I know she ain't just say, sold out, but get the rest of the tickets. I told you I'm selling out. Get the tickets. What does she be talking about, bro? How you gonna get the damn tickets? It's sold out. I told you I'm selling out. And how you sold out when I just did the video about it? Showed the Ticketmaster, showed all the resale sites. How you sold out? Please tell me. Miss D, please hit the like because my head is hurt. They pay. Look, her voice is so annoying. They paying me to stop. I love my job. Shout out to Miss D. I love my job. They're paying to not have to hear it again because it's pure torture. Shout out to Miss D. Lotto looks sad. She want to be home. Man, she shot but shoddy, slow, because a lie don't care who tell it. Oh, y'all cooking. Bro, this woman said, I'm selling out, been talking about a sellout, blah, 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 right? You've been talking about a sellout, but then you say get tickets. What does that even mean? Get tickets to something that's sold out. Got it. Yeah, I told you I was selling out. Quote, selling out. Okay, quote, sold out, but you got tickets available. Again, I feel like for me, I want people when I speak, I want it to mean something. You know what I mean? I need it to mean something. Claressa speak and don't really mean nothing because it's just like empty words. Now, peep what she said here to DAZN.
Shields or Papoose? Who works out?
So right here, they're playing Pap or Claressa game, right? In this Pap Claressa game, she has to say, is it her or Papoose, right? That's it. So they ask her a series of questions, and she's saying if it's her or Papoose.
Oh, Shields. I work out more than Papoose.
She just said, I work out more than Papoose. The volume is not the loudest, so bear with me.
Who does more cooking?
Who does more cooking? She says, I do. Your food look trash.
More.
Who is messier?
Golly, it's like a. I can't say that either of us is messy because I have cleaners, so it's like they clean up. I don't know.
Who's funny?
Okay. If I gotta get the goat meat, I gotta get the goat meat. Again, apologies if you guys couldn't hear it too good, so I'll reiterate what she said. The question is, you or Papoose ask different questions. The question was, who's messier? This is why I don't trust Claressa Shields, right? The question, any question where she feels threatened, like it could expose her, she'll lie, right? Cut and dry, you answered all the other questions. It said, who's messier? That was the question. Who is messier? You or Papoose? And she was like, golly, I can't really say either one of us are messy because I have maids. I have cleaners. The cleaner is still not you, right? You see how slow this girl is, right? I don't even know if she has cleaners. But the question was, out of you and Pap, who is messier? So bringing up cleaners is a moot point because that's a service, right? Like, for example, if somebody said, who's smarter, Ego or J-Lo? And I'm like, but Albert Einstein, real smart. Albert Einstein is a third party. You can't bring in Albert Einstein. It's between Ego and J-Lo. Who is smarter? Right? So Albert Einstein or whatever else has no bearing on you versus him. So to me, that was already stupid. They said, and she understood all the other questions except for that one. Again, that's why I don't believe her. She's a liar because she doesn't ever want to make herself look bad, knowing she messy, but she don't want to admit that she's messy. But we all seen the proof of it, right? So instead, she was like, and turn it into like a hard question to answer. Oh man, golly, like he's asking her who wants to be a millionaire type of questions. Who's messier? Just admit the real, right? Oh golly, I don't know who's messier because I got a maid in the cleaning service. The maid and cleaning service is external. That's still not you. You're messier by nature. So I don't trust this girl, bro. She just be lying. Who's messier? I don't know. A cleaning service. Okay. Well, get them to clean this up. You don't know who messier. I do. Yeah. You don't, but I do. Get them to clean up your old mattress then. Huh, Rissa? You don't know who's messier. Wasn't this your old bed, huh, Rissa? You gonna put the gold medal by the no sheet having bed and mattress combo, huh, Rissa? I don't know who's messier. Show him this picture then. I'll tell you who's messier. You the queen of the mess. Look at this room. Bro, she got a whole filing cabinet for a nightstand. In boxes, where you work in a warehouse. You sleep in a warehouse or something. Bro, I've seen Goodwills that are way cleaner than this. So again, everything she do be lying. Oh, I don't know who's messier. Bro, I can tell by that mattress. I have an idea who's messier. Bro, it looked like Hollow Man sleeping on that. It looked like Hollow Man sleeping on that mattress, bro. What even is it? Like, you literally have a little piece of sheet right here and it's falling off the bed and you sleeping comfortably in that. Bro, Papoose, this is your girl, man. This is what you comfortable with, bro. I see why you got maids. You need maids, and they need double time. Oh my God. Ego, you are so smart and intelligent. You would eat a Barbara Walters interview blindfolded. Thank you. Bro, you don't know who messier, huh? My stomach hurt looking at that room. Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The girl be lying. And you want to be a singer with a room like that. What you singing, the blues? What you sing? What type of music you singing with that room, bro? You can't be a singer with a room like that. Brandy had the song sitting up in my room. Remember that? Sitting up in my room, back here thinking about you. Bro, you was sitting up in your room. You need to be cleaning. You need to remix that. Just cleaning up in my room, back here thinking about you. Yeah, how you gonna be a singer sitting up in your room look like this? You don't have no breathing room, bro. This is a fire hazard, by the way. This is awful. This look like Hurt Locker. Like he diffusing bombs in there. Where Jeremy Renner at? Bro, he got the suit, the bomb suit on, diffusing bombs in there. Look like a damn drone attack didn't hit your bedroom. Bro, Hurt Locker over here. You gotta swim to the door. You gotta swim to the bathroom. It look like Lake Placid. Man, come on, bro. Something wrong with this girl, bro. I don't know who messier. I have an idea. Bro, I know there's homeless people take care of their stuff better than this. Your room out here looking like Skid Row with skid marks. Hey, yo, I said room looking like Skid Row with skid marks. Pack her up, bro. Yeah, she went to the Flint flea market and got that mattress. Dead homies. I wonder how many styrofoam wig heads she has. Hey, yo, what? That was crazy. He said the styrofoam wig. She probably stole them from the Asian hair places. She said she don't know who messier. You really put your gold medal. You literally put your gold medal in this dirty ass room. That's crazy. Like, that's what you feel about your stuff. You just put a gold medal on that dresser. East Oakland checking in, man. Shout to Scott, man. What up? You didn't even put the cap back on the deodorant. That's how I know you nasty. Like, see, I have a thing called like the 20-second rule, 2-minute rule, where if something takes like less than 2 minutes, I'll just do it. Right? If there's like one cup in the dish in the sink, I'll just put it away. You know what I mean? I'll put it in the dishwasher, excuse me. You got the deodorant and the cap right there, but you too lazy to just that, bro, this is just trifling. You got a canister of deodorant and put the cap right there. How much longer would it have taken you to put the cap back on the deodorant? See, my mom and dad, we couldn't do stuff like that growing up. My dad, especially, he'd be like, my dad was in the military, right? Pops was in the military. So he was definitely like uniform and conformity and stuff like that. And they used to have like bunk checks and stuff like that. So he wouldn't play about stuff like that. He would be like, you that lazy? Really? Really, ego? You that lazy? You gonna put the deodorant right here? It's like when people drink the orange juice out the jug and then leave like a little swallow, put the cap back on and then put it back in the fridge. Why you ain't just polish that off? You see what I'm saying? Why you ain't just kill the orange juice instead of putting a little swallow, and why couldn't you pour it into a cup? I live dolo with no roommates, and I don't even do that here. So everything in the fridge is mine. You dig? So if I wanted to, I can drink straight out the orange juice thing, right? And it wouldn't matter to anyone else when you live solo. I don't even do that because I wasn't raised like that. And why do I want to put my lips on plastic that been in the store? I don't know. I be having OCD with certain things. I don't want to put my lips on some plastic. I'd rather trust a cup from my cabinet. This girl talking about she don't know who messier. Get tickets, they sold out, but still get them. Bro, she down bad. Shakur coming to the fight. We don't care. What's Shakur gonna do? Shakur ain't gonna save you. Like, you doing all this, fight Floyd Mayweather, fight Shakur. Those would have been better. You want to fight a man so bad, fight them. We didn't want the K. Scott fight. What don't you understand? What don't you understand? We don't want the K. Scott fight. And here's the thing, too. I don't know if it'll sell out. Tickets look like they're still available. But how do you even know it's her selling the tickets that have sold rather than Zeus? Zeus looks like they're promoting better, if I'm being honest. Because I believe Floyd Mayweather is coming because of his relationship with Lemmy, right? So I think that's a Lemmy string that got pulled to bring Floyd. Kevin Gates, I think that's Lemmy. These people, and here's how you know when it be cap. Kevin Gates don't even follow Claressa Shields. Kevin Gates, why he ain't never went to none of her other fights then? You know what I mean? Like, if somebody a longtime fan, wouldn't they just have been following your career? Floyd ain't never went to no Claressa fights that I'm aware of, where she was the main event. Floyd is from Michigan, Grand Rapids. Claressa is from Flint. So how come Floyd being from Michigan, Claressa being from Michigan, we ain't never seen Floyd at a Claressa fight? Unless you could correct me and tell me which one it was. She just fought all them times in Detroit, and he from Michigan, but he ain't went to him. He didn't go to the Franchon Cruz fight. He didn't go Vanessa LePage. He didn't go to none of them fights though. But he going to the one in Atlanta. No one likes Kevin Gates. Who likes Kevin Gates? Yeah, Floyd from Michigan. He ain't never went to none of her fights. Now, the one Zeus fight he going to, knowing he has a relationship with Lemuel or whatever his name is. So, yeah. I don't buy it at all. She has CTE sparring men on top of Flint water. Get her ego. Yeah, man, we working. We definitely working. That's going to be a sad fight. Yeah, I think 2026 especially, you can't fake the public out. There's too much free entertainment or alternate entertainment. You can't control the market. The fans will always control the marketplace. You know what I mean? The fans, they the ones that dictate what gets in and what's popular, what's pop. Like if a movie come out, it don't matter if they spend $200 million on the movie. If we the fans don't go to it, then that movie gonna flop. You could spend however much money you want. The fans, I wish and hope the fans will know the power that they have. You know what I mean? The fans run the game because it's the fans' money that's purchasing tickets, fans' money that's supporting and buying pay-per-views and subscriptions. If you don't have that support, then you will flop. It's that simple. So all this like gimmicky stuff they're doing, Shakur will be there and Floyd and Kevin Gates and Monique said this. To me, it's not enough. Ego, can you do a video of all the big Fred Flintstone forks she eats with? I have to pay attention to that. I ain't really peeped that. Vacation while her granny was in the hospital. Her granny who eventually, not too long after, passed. That's what I'm saying. This girl's morals are like questionable at best. Most people wouldn't even be able to relax and like have fun. Remember, she was singing Mary J. Blige. Don't need no hateration, holleration. Man, if I had a granny that was still here and I knew she was like in hospice, I don't picture myself going out of country and not being close to the family, singing and dancing, drinking, going on jet ski. It just wouldn't be fun for me. You ever be depressed and you can't even eat really? You got whatever breakup, whatever got fired. You don't even want to eat, let alone anything else. She all the way in Aruba. And man, I think Claressa is young-minded and it's going to take a major fall for her to realize you've been moving stupid. If this Papoose stuff don't work out like you claiming, you cooked. You better hope everything you said about him having a baby and all that come true. If it don't, and you break up, Pay for security, but no pastor. Huh, Rissa? That's what I'm saying. And then she was talking on the Cam Newton. She was like, yeah, I was in Newark, no security. So you in no security to Shakur fight, but definitely brought security to a family funeral. Like, this girl's a trip. She trying to stunt. Yeah. I was in Newark for the Shakur fight. That's when I met Pap. No security, no bodyguards. Welcome everyone coming in. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Thank you for support. Miss Dee holding it down. Shout out to Miss Dee. Dee, definitely one of the moderators on the channel. Much love to you. Yeah, Claressa, and oh my God, it's just so much she be doing. It's like, it low key be hard to keep up with. But I think we do a good job over here. She used the money for Granny House to give to Pap to buy wind chains. Yeah. Man, if a relationship don't work, you gonna start. Yeah, shout out to the 49ers. So glad we got Debo back. Let's get it. Bay Area forever. Nothing that uplifts the community. She destroyed the community. And I'm not even trying to be funny style. I'm being so real with y'all. Claressa Shields, like, your fights aren't even good enough for you to be doing all this. Anybody disagree with me? Her fights don't be good enough and action-packed enough for you to be acting this way. Like, you would think she was Mike Tyson, Gervonta Davis or something to be doing all this extra stuff. You literally got 3 knockouts. Three knockouts. So that's why all your action got to come from drama and hysterics and theatrics. You don't even fight like that. Like, you're a good fighter. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying, it ain't like prime Wilder, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. To this day, I covered Wilder. I lived it. Prime Wilder, I was at Tyson Fury fight. I was at Wilder Stavern 2, where Wilder standing over the body. I was at the Ortiz fight where he knocked him out. You see what I'm saying? Prime Wilder was an execution. I remember when he knocked out Ortiz, we was like, because it was out of nowhere. He was losing the fight. And he just mopped him. I remember when he knocked out Stavern in the first round, and everybody's like, the whole building, we were in the Barclays. Everybody it's just like the lid was about to blow up. Claressa ain't had no fight like that. Come on, let's be real. You fighting like soccer moms. You fighting old ladies with barely any fights to them. Talking about GWOAT this and I'm the GWOAT, and you basically fighting Miss Doubtfire. Oh no, Daniel, it was a run by Fruitin. Oh heavens, no. You fighting Miss Doubtfire at this point. You're not even fighting nobody to be acting like this. And like, you got to watch people like Claressa Shields. They start problems everywhere they go. Name a spot she went that a problem, when she didn't get her way, there wasn't a problem started. Oh heavens, no, Rissa. It was a run by Fruitin. Bro, Wilder hit him with that Euro step knockout. We never seen that before. So he was doing electrifying moves we had never seen before. Claressa Shields be grunting with no knockout. She be making the noise, but there ain't no knockout follow. Bro, watch Claressa fight. She be doing the war cries, but it just don't be no knockout. Where the knockout though? Where the knockdown half the time? Oh my gosh, Rissa. Yeah, you bunch of vacant belts. The talent pool in the divisions you was fighting in, it'd be like one good person in there. And you talking about I'm the GWOAT. Layla Ali ain't got nothing on me. She got some knockouts on you. She got more knockouts than you got fights. Take it to the bank. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not looking for it much this weekend. And like, K. Scott's been disrespected this whole time. She been disrespected. They act like Claressa fighting herself. They ain't did no type of promo on K. Scott. You would think Claressa was boxing herself. They won't tag her. They won't like mention her. They didn't do no shoulder programming. And Claressa is a buffoon, man. She got all these hands in the cookie jar. You got all these hands in the pot. All these people that you got to split the pie with and break bread with. You're looking crazy. Your fight don't look like it's sold out. And you got 3 promoters, 2 trainers. That's 5 people. I'm already out. We already done with the first hand. Then you was on the bus today and you was like, oh, this is my brand manager. This is my nutritionist. This is my strength and condition. This is my, so we running out of hands. Bow, 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 bow. You got a stylist and hairdressers and fake wigs all the time. You getting cooked. Your pockets is getting cooked. The only, shout out to Jumby for the $2. The only highlight that she has is her ring walk. I don't even remember no memorable ring walks, to be honest. We got a $5 cash app from Rosalind. Shout out to Rosalind. Hey, Ego, Claressa is a Mr. Snuffleupagus looking at. It said Claressa is Mr. Snuffleupagus looking at. Wow. I swear there's a video today. She said, I got a brand manager. I'm working on the video. Shout out to Jab Queen Boxing out here putting in work. Yeah, make sure you follow Jab Queen Boxing. Putting in work, covering the Claressa stuff. Yeah. Can y'all take a couple seconds to follow Jab Queen Boxing? Jab Queen Boxing out here putting in that therapeutic work. Are y'all going to follow her? Yeah. Make sure, if you're not following her, make sure you do. Claressa been on YouTube live all day. She been on the whole training camp though. Shout out to Kalima. Word. Yeah, we got to support good work. We like that good work, man. Appreciate you. You got it. Shout out to Jab Queen. Lotto performing is not a flex. Yeah, it's the Mighty Morphin Mistress Rangers. That ain't no flex. Two chicks that can't get a dude to commit fully and get out their marriage. That ain't no flex. That ain't moving no units. Yeah, so I personally think Claressa, there's a lot of damage she's done to her career. I'm really not thinking she can bounce back from it. How? Like, I think there was a point where there was a turning point, and then maybe she could have pulled the plane up, but she just keep doing more and more, and then nobody on her team is smart enough to pull her out. Look, she said she didn't know Papoose. She didn't know he was a rapper. This a BET Awards 2016, right? Dang, Remy, okay. What's that say? What's that say? Claressa Shields reacted. Huh? Too many parts of the story are just sketch. You didn't know who these people were, but they got a picture floating around on the internet of them at a red carpet award show, and it said you reacted to it. I don't know. Your girl out here. Hey, Ken a fool. Ego on the Batman detective work. I told you we did Bruce Wayne of boxing. Let's work. Bingo, and there's a lot more like that too. She's deplorable. That's what I'm saying. It's just lies. Just constant lie after lie. Like, my thing is this. When people are lying, a lot of times they're so worried about being found out that they are lying that they'll put it on thick to the point where it doesn't even come across as natural because you're trying so hard. Like, for example, if a dude is a dweeb and don't know how to get women, right? Like, he don't know how to pull women. And he's low-key nervous and he don't want to be himself, he might have to put on this like show to try to look confident in front of the girl, right? But would have actually gotten the girl is if you played it cool, let her know who you really are, had a real conversation with her, and then she would have liked that. But because you're trying to impress her, you end up doing the opposite. You dig? You understand me? So if you're trying to get at a girl, the best thing you can do is be natural. Women, I feel like women are so good with this, where women got that radar. So many dudes be trying to like, they be on that smirkish stuff. They're looking for that. You know what I mean? They're looking for a guy that appears to be too nice. You would think that would work, right? You're like, oh, he's super nice. The girl gonna get, but it actually is the opposite. If a guy appears too perfect, too nice, nothing wrong, that makes women more cautious of the guy. Don't believe me? Ask women. Listen again. You would think that being overly nice would appease a girl that you're trying to get to like you, but it doesn't, because women see you trying to be too nice. They're like, okay, that's deception. He trying to hide something. He might be married. Something else is going on, and he's trying to mask it by overly being nice, or he trying to get in my pants and then, bounce or something. Because that's what a lot of guys do. They don't want to keep it real. They don't want to let them know their true intentions be known. So it's just, I've always learned with women, just better to be yourself. Because then if you don't like me, you just don't like me. You don't like the real me. So I don't have to wear no mask. I don't have to remember what I said. I don't have to remember a lie. That's why I say with Claressa, you would have just been better off saying, yeah, it was rough at the beginning. I snaked Remy, but we here now. Then people might not like it. They at least have to get over it. You keep lying, though. I didn't know who he was. I didn't even know he was a rapper. All right. You didn't know he was a rapper, though? Again, that's what people do when they lying. When people are lying, they got to over dramatize. She said, I didn't know who he was. I swear I didn't know who he was. I didn't even know he was a rapper. All right, bro. So you watch Love and Hip Hop throughout your life. There were a celebrity hip hop couple. You were intertwined with the world that they love in hip hop, that they had a show on. They ran for 5 years, their portion of it, 2015 to 2020. You're in Remy's DM. You didn't know she was married to him. You had never heard or seen her post him or repost one of, he had nonstop posts about Remy to this day on his page. You didn't see none of them. He tagged you in a story after you beat Savannah Marshall. You didn't see none of that. But then I exposed the same day. Remy also congratulated you on the Savannah Marshall win and you hearted it. So you seen her stuff confirmed by your heart response. But the same day, probably around the same. They probably watched the fight together. You know what I mean? Around the same time frame, he hitting you up, and you just didn't see it. Man, come on. That's what I'm saying. Like she, when you lie this much, you can't keep up with them. You got so many lies. You don't even remember what you said. That's why honesty is really, truly the best policy. Y'all want me to show y'all something? Now, again, a lot of people copy on the channel. I ain't seen nobody talk about this, so this might be the first time you guys are hearing this. I told you I'm a boxing channel. Do y'all want me to show y'all? I want to show y'all some more bad news. Y'all want to see it? For Claressa Shields. Okay, let me see where the likes are, and then I'll pull it up. Okay, can we get the likes to closer to 350? I'm going to show y'all, but let's try to get the likes up. We're a little bit down. I've been on an hour and a half. We're a little bit down. Kalima, shout out to Kalima. She says, show me. Always accurate, says, show us. Kenya B. Hey, Kenya B, she the ringleader, so I got to show it because Kenya B. Okay. I'm going to show it. Shout out to my girl, Franchon Cruz Dezern. She tagged me in this. So y'all know I found out about it pronto. Shout out to Franchon. In case you don't know, this is Claressa's last opponent in Detroit. Before the K. Scott fight, this is her last opponent, right? Peep what she put. A little history lesson. I've been advocating and fighting for women's boxing and myself since USA amateur days. I am the reason women on Team USA start getting paid stipends and for their medals. Before I got with PK, I was self-managed from a loss to becoming a unified world champion, right? As a pro. Shout out to PH. This is the second time I worked with Dimitri Salita, right? That's Claressa's promoter. This is the second time I work with Salita. First time, he tried to play with me, and I got myself out of the contract. Shout out to this person, PH. I was forced to work with him again to get the opportunity I worked for and deserved since him and his pimp mama, I'm sure she's talking about Claressa Shields, ducked me at 168 for all those years. She said she was forced to work with him again. This is the thanks that I get for helping y'all get on in 2016. That's the year Claressa turned pro. How do I know? Because I was there. Stepping up for women's boxing, 2-week notice with no prior intention of going pro and supporting our two-time Olympian because no one else was bold enough to fight. No one else saw the vision for women's boxing. I did. And as a young black woman myself, I supported her, Claressa Shields, since 2012. Wow. Kalima said the tea is boiling. Yeah, you might burn your lip. Hell, I'm the first one to put makeup on her. Now we getting somewhere. She was the first one to put makeup on crusty, dusty face. Africa Lives Matter. Shout out to Africa's Lives Matter for the super chat. Claressa is comfortable in her own skin. Lacks self-confidence. Engages in projection, transmits her feelings on others, and blatantly she's dishonest. Let's work. I told you I got work. I got a good show for y'all. Again, if you're just joining me, Franchon tagged me in this post, by the way, because I'm actually a factor in this boxing game. Shout out to my girl. She had to get this off her chest. This is Clarissa's last opponent, right? She said, I am the first one that put makeup on her. When Matt from USA Boxing wanted me to teach her how to be a lady and teach her the importance of shaving her underarms. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. She had to teach her, a grown woman, like grown enough, had to teach her how to shave her underarm. I'm so sorry, franchise. I love you. I'm so sorry. Why? I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, come on, bro. You had to teach this girl hygiene, though. She said, I already knew what was up. Y'all always wanted my rhythm, so I had to endure the blues because no matter how hard y'all tried, it just wasn't clicking. Dang, Rissa, you don't know how to take a shower? You don't know about feminine hygiene? Huh, Rissa? Thank goodness I can sing, write, and freestyle because I'll be rocking to my own tune. How are you disrespecting a whole legend and lie to the world like I'm not your favorite fighter's favorite fighter in inspo? I know y'all got media and stuff on your payroll. Ain't Clarissa the same one that say it's a paid hate train? Oh, man. Huh, Rissa? She said, I know y'all got media and stuff on your payroll, but you can't stop and won't stop what's destined. My story is for the girls and guys that had to and have to get it the hard way. Right? And then the song she put was like, it was like calling him a liar. This is her promoter now and Clarissa's promoter. It said, Dimitri Salita, she reposted an article about him, has reaffirmed his commitment to women's boxing ahead of Claressa Shields' K. Scott, telling WBN that providing meaningful opportunities for females fighters remain his priority. So according to Franchon Cruz Dezern, that ain't actually true. Oh my God. I told you it was going to be a rough fight week. Huh, Rissa? You didn't know how to shave your arms? She had to teach you how to shave. And this the mother thinks she get. Hello. She started this shaving. And this the mother thinks she get. Hello. The mother world is a ghetto. Huh, Rissa? She had to teach you makeup and how to be a lady. You didn't know that. You didn't know how to shave that little mustache or whatever you got going on. You didn't know how to shave up under them arms. You didn't know about Gillette, the best man or woman can get, huh, Rissa? Oh, my God. So I'm hearing too many stories about her hygiene. This is Papoose' girl, by the way. Jada the Boxer told me exclusively in the interview that after the Savannah Marshall fight, she stopped showering for roughly a week. Now Franchon said, I supported her since 2012. I know your stuff. I had to teach her how to shave. So you got people teaching you how to shave and bathe. It's looking ugly. And then you want to be a baddie. Bro, you want to be a baddie, but you don't shower enough, apparently. Bro, now it all makes sense with that dirty room, huh, Rissa? Like, come on, just put the story together. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny style. Put the story together. People are saying she didn't shower for a week. Looks like the room of someone who didn't shower for a week. She's saying she didn't know how to do like feminine hygiene roughly. Shave her arm and put makeup on. This looked like the room of somebody who don't know how to shave and do all that stuff. Because and Clarissa herself has done interviews like, yeah, You know, I didn't care about makeup. We can tell because you need to make up that bed. Bro, I told you this is going to be some of my best work. Did you hear what I said? Claressa did an interview. She said, I didn't even care about makeup. We know. We seen your room. You need to make up that bed, huh, Rissa? That's a bar. That's a bar. You see how witty we get? That's a bar, Rissa. You need to make that bed up, huh? So I'm convinced everybody's been right except for Rissa and Papoose. Remy said you want to be a baddie, but your room ain't clean enough or something like that. Too many stories like this. Yeah, all right. Whatever they say bad about Boxingego, get people to validate what they say. They could be like, oh, ego suck, ego short, ego dumb, ego. Get people who know me in real life to corroborate what you're saying. Like, say that about me. Oh, every time I pulled up, ego stank. You know, he smelled like he ain't bathed. He smelled like liver and onions. Okay, now, if that was said about me, then find some people who are willing to come on record and say, hey, I know ego and he smelled like liver and onions. Bro, come on, bro. She got 1 million people that are willing to testify. Ego, you are funny, ASF, and natural. I'm a natural, baby. I'm a natural. This is what I do. I'm here to please you. Let's get it. Bro, like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but that looked like the room of somebody that don't wear makeup, don't care how they look. Remember that DMX slipping? You see, that's by meaning in the suffering. Slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Yeah. Hey, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I got to get up. Back against the wall so I can tear. I've been through mad different phases, like Mason, to find my way. Y'all remember? There's a verse in there, DMX said, that remind me of Claressa Shields. Remember on the slipping, he said, didn't keep my hair cut to give it how I dressed. That was Claressa. DMX, I know that bar related to, he said, didn't keep my hair cut to give a how I dressed. I'm possessed. Living the cruddy life. That was to Claressa. Didn't keep a haircut to give a how I dressed. I'm possessed. And living the cruddy life. I'm convinced he wrote that for Claressa. Rest in peace to X. I sent you a Cash App. Did you get it? I hope I sent it. I'm so sorry. Who is that? China Doll said, I hope I sent it to your account. Let me check. Oh, I did get it. I did get it. My bad. I've been telling my jokes. Cooper sent $5 in the Cash App. Let's work. We working, man. It said, finish her stanky ass. I love y'all. Cooper is funny. Finish her stanky butt is crazy. That's a crazy message to have put. What are you guys emailing me? Like, what is going on? Y'all just be sending me. Y'all to be sending me some out of pocket stuff. They didn't email. Look, they didn't email me. Papoose and the dude from Menace to Society. I got these cheeseburgers, man. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Yo, bro, what is going on? I can't even check my email right now. That's Cheeseburger Pap. He a fiend? Why y'all calling him that? Y'all tripping, bro. They keep calling him Cheeseburger. That's from Big Keys. Oh, okay. Shout out to him. Oh, so he did that side by side. Shout out to Big Keys then. He's cheeseburger. Bro, this got to be the worst couple out. Look at who they like. Claressa will wear a dress. They'll be like Wesley Snipes, Tu Wong Fu. And Papoose being compared to the Fiend from Menace. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Like, come on, bro. Look at who this couple is being compared to. Like, imagine you and your girl step out, and then that's the comparisons you get. Tu Wong Fu, Holiday Heart, Gremlins with the lipstick and all this, and cheeseburger Pap. I got these cheese. Like, come on, bro. These people down bad. And then, like, that's why nobody jacking that gold love. Ain't nobody saying that, and they calling you the Fiend from Menace. Ain't nobody want that. You got these cheeseburgers. I said a double burger with cheese. Like, you guys are down bad, bro. These people are down enormous. Ain't no way, man. I have to fight the internet. Y'all, me and my ladies step out. Y'all like, oh yeah, it's the crackhead from Menace, and calling her Quasimodo. Y'all be wrong, bro. Look, Claressa built like Johnny Bravo. See what I'm saying? Turn the back of your neck green, love. Word. Nobody wants whatever fake love y'all got. Fool's gold love or whatever. You know what I think happened? Here's a theory of mine. I think both of them thought the grass was going to be greener, and now they too deep and they regret it. She was with Tony Rich, and she was like, ooh, a rapper. Ooh, Love and Hip Hop, Remy husband. And she thought she could go over there and it was going to be peachy. And it was like, man, like she would be the new Remy. They'd be the new Black Love. They would have like all the magazines like, taking pictures. Jay and Beyonce type stuff. And he thought he could get back at Remy by getting with Murphy from RoboCop. And then now they stuck with each other. And they probably like, man, what is going on? Pap pulling up. Cam Newton was like, do y'all live together? She was like, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. He at my spot half the time. I'm at his spot half of the. Where is his spot though? You like, oh, he stayed with me half of the time. He stay in that? Oh my God, bro. He lay in that bed. Papoose is a sick individual. This is a sick Negro. You seen you ever see that clip with the dude like he was like, this is a sick Negro. Bro, something is wrong. If her bed look like that and you staying in it, bro, I'd rather sleep in the Sprinter again than that. Yeah, I'll sleep out in the wilderness before I sleep in that. Bro, you better go both your phones drain and go sleep in the Sprinter. Bro, you ain't gonna have me in that toxic landfill. Bro, you better go back to your Sprinter. You better sprint to the Sprinter. This room, boy, what? Oh my gosh, bro. They need to just condemn this building. I know the air stank. You ever just walk in a room and it just stank for no reason? I know that room smelled like pork rinds. Dead homies. That smell like chicharrones. I know for a fact. I ain't never been in there, but I still know it smell like bean dip from Frito-Lay that you get for Super Bowl. It smell like French onion dip and pork rinds. It smelled like all the Super Bowl snacks, if I'm being honest. Ceviche. Bro, think about any snacks that you would bring to a Super Bowl. That's what that room smelled like. Cheez-Its, Goldfish, bean dip, queso. You hear me? Doritos, yep. Any snack that you would bring to like a Super Bowl party, Little Smokies with the barbecue sauce. It smelled just like that. Funyun. Oh my God. Hey, Mimi gotta chill. Yeah, Funyuns. It smelled like Funyuns. Rotel dip. It smelled like Velveeta cheeses and Funyuns and Rotel, bro. Corn nut. Y'all making me nauseous, bro. Yeah, mini corn dogs and I know that room is hit. It smelled like twerk air. No way that room is smelling like it need. Somebody said blue cheese in Texas Pete. Yeah, out here smelling like corn nuts. Old Slim Jim smell. Oh yeah, snap it to a Slim Jim. Somebody said chitlins. You guys are disgusting. Vinegar or them salt and vinegar Pringles. Yeah, that's what it smelled like. Yo, you know how some people just eat the pickle? Can I eat the pickle? Yeah, it smells like dill pickle out there. Yeah. String cheese and dill pickles. Bro, this Papoose is bro, he nasty. Somebody said shitlings. I can't read these comments, bro. Somebody said chitlins and then somebody said shitlins. You guys are wrong. My boy said sauerkraut. Yeah, it smelled like a Polish dog from Costco in sauerkraut. They're homies. And he just, you need money that bad, bro? Like, honestly, does Papoose need money that bad? He gonna just endure this? 5-day old moldy menudo. Oh my gosh. Y'all trying to make it worse and worse. Yeah, it looked like the room smelled like powdered donuts and Black and Miles. Like two things that don't go together. Room smelling like honey buns and slave sex. Like, come on, bro. You just get any two things that don't match and the room smelling like that. Room smelling like a trap fart in Boston Market. You can take any two things that don't go together and that's what that room smelling like. Like a Hungry Man Salisbury steak meal. That's why his hair falling out. This is damn near Chernobyl. I'm so sorry. The jokes just keep coming. Bro, this the new Chernobyl. That's why his hair all beard all patchy. Bro, the Chernobyl done chemoed the beard up. You're falling out, radiation sites. And, come on, bro. She got that Chernobyl ass room. Yeah. Bro, it looked like the villagers of Pompeii done died here. You know, and that lava done touched them. And y'all seen them pictures of Pompeii where the villagers is like frozen in time? Cause that molten lava done got them. Bro, I know it look like the mummy buried in there. Emotep. Oh, look like Emotep down there. You got the mummy in there. It look like the Titanic done sunk down there. I'll never let you go, Jack. The hell wrong with you? And like, if your room is that nasty, why even take a picture? Like, why did this get out? Like, you know how like your house ain't clean, you got company coming over, you have to hurry up and clean it up, or you just say, hey, I'll meet you at the store. Emotep from the mummy was buried there. Shout out to Rudy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Bro, That's how I know something wrong with her. Screws loose is like most people when they house ain't presentable or they ain't presentable, they funky. They're gonna like not let you come over. So how did this picture even get out? How did that picture get out where you was in fetal position in this dirty bed with that dude, both looking ashy, and it looked like an aerial view? How did that come out? Like, if my room looked like that, Batman wouldn't be able to beat it out of me. The internet would never even see it. Why would this ever even have been on the internet? Like, imagine you had a homie and they took a picture of your room looking like that. I'd be like, bro, what you doing? Give me that. Delete that. She gonna let it leak. You are incredibly nasty. Room looking filthy. It looked like all of Nick Cannon's kids lived there all at once. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? It looked like how many kids Nick Cannon got? Huh, Nick? It looked like all Nick Cannon kids live in the same room and they was all wilding out at the same time. How many kids Nick Cannon got, huh? Y'all tell me, god dang it. How many kids don't he got? He got a lot of kids. It looked like all of them live in that same room at the same time, at the same age. And they was all wilding out. The Mariah Carey kids, all of them. Because Nick got a lot of kids. Mattress looking nasty, bro. Yeah, Nick Cannon got 100 kids. Look like you peed the bed, didn't even attempt to clean it. You just let it dry out. Ain't nobody just like, if somebody wet the bed, you got to make an attempt to try to get the pee. It'll dry. She just put a fan on it, put the oscillating fan on it, let it dry out. So now it smell like dry urinal cake in your room. Look like Stephon Diggs and Nick Cannon kids lived there all at once, man. Maybe housing authority took the picture, but so they just leaking. I mean, it's possible, but they just leak it to the internet. that don't make sense though. The housing authority. Do you know how bad your house has to be for the housing authority to not only take the picture for their documents, but then post it like this nasty TMZ? Bro, do you know how bad the housing authority is like? She nasty as hell. She's supposed to be a gold medal. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And then they sell it to TMZ. Like, you know how bad it has to be to get to that? They gonna risk losing their job just so the world get to see. Bro, Claressa room pics came out before the Epstein files. Ain't no way. Bro, we don't know who shot JFK. We don't know about them Steen files. And Claressa room pictures came out before all that. Bro, we don't know about Area 51. We found out about Claressa room. Ain't this a mess? Her room pics leaked before Grand Theft Auto 6. Ain't that about a bit? We got Claressa room pics before we got GTA 6. Oh my goodness. I know Zoe Bates did not say that's a crime scene pic. It looked like a scuffle broke out. That is a crime scene. Bro, the forensic team won't even go in there. They just take pictures. We'll look at it. We'll look at it from the office. Forensic files don't even go in that room. It's so filthy. How would you even do anything in that room? Imagine goosing in that room. You brought a girl to your room or you brought a guy to your room and your room look like this. Like what? This look like a trip hazard. You got the Slauson swap meet You live in LA. You're like, Ma, let's go to the Slauson swap meet. She's like, we got this, baby. We got the Slauson swap meet at home. You remember how you used to ask for McDonald's? And your mom like, nah, don't worry about McDonald's. We got McDonald's. We got Mickey D's at home. You're like, mommy, I want to go to the Slauson swap meet. Baby, we got the Slauson swap meet at home. Go to your sister room. Yeah. It looked like a rat's having a rave in your room. The rats, like how she went to Aruba. This is Aruba for the rats. This is a vacation site at this point for the rats and the roaches. They're like, man, work been busting my butt. Let's go to Claressa room. And they book a ticket. This is like Airbnb for roaches. Do you guys hear me? Bro, that's like Priceline for the roaches or hotels.com. When the roaches had a stressful day and they need to take some time off work, the roaches and rats get on Priceline and book Claressa room like an Airbnb. Yeah, we need a vacay, man. Man, I'm tired of this job. Let's go to Claressa's. That's like the Caribbean for them. Dirty ass room. And you know what's trifling about people who had got this room? I guarantee you she'll put clothes on from this pile. I guarantee people like this, they'll have the clothes on the ground like that, and then they'll pick it up and wear it. Promise you. Promise you. She'll take that denim and put that right on. I'm the glow. And go right to school like that. Hey, y'all. Like pulled it right off the ground. That whole heap. It's just like going to the landfill and seeing the t-shirt and putting it on. She did in the video. Why though? Why would you do why would you allow someone to videotape your room looking like Roach Resort? Like a Christmas getaway for roaches and rats. Why would you do that? Like, why would you like let MTV Room Raiders? Why would you let Room Raiders come in your crib? MTV Cribs and Room Raiders come holla at you, like in your room looking like that. Come on, Arissa. You'll never. Remy already won. So it's. I can't stand y'all in the comments. Somebody said it's like St. Croix for the spiders. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is like a safe haven. The spiders, roaches, and rats and larvae, they be like, yeah, this is a safe spot. You know, ain't no one gonna bother us here. They be meeting up, having meetups. They be having meetups. There's a meeting in Claressa. There's a meeting in Claressa room looking at. Ain't no way, bro. And like people that have bad habits, they don't just disappear. Like what would you have to make a conscious effort to, if you grew up dirty and like poor hygiene, you got to want to change. Remy's room smell like roses and vanilla. Yeah. And Claressa room smell like round table pizza trash bin and leftovers. Like them garlic Parmesan twists that they got at round table pizza. That's what her room smell like. This girl is sickening, bro. Got the nerve to put some deodorant on. Like, why even bother? Just thug it out. Why do you have deodorant right here, but your room is like a wasteland? It look like Mad Max room or something. You look like Mad Max lived there. Look like a zombie's room. Like a zombie in high school. Like there's a zombie in high school and his room just looking like that. That's crazy, man. How embarrassing. That bed needs deodorant. Bro, the bed need lotion. How your bed ashy? Bed needed lotion and deodorant. The bed got cuticles. Ain't no way, bro. So grody, man. And like, that's why you remember on Chappelle show, he's like, never should have gave you money. That's why you can't give every people money. Like everybody, they don't know what to do with money. I think Claressa Shields is one of them people. She don't appreciate nothing. Literally got your gold medal all strewn about in the dirtiest room possible. Man, that mattress can stand up by itself, dead homies. Bro, imagine if the Exorcist went in that room. He wouldn't even want to possess Claressa Shields. Why would the evil spirit want to even be in there? The evil spirit, the Exorcist, just come in the room, see how dirty it is, and be like, nah, you good. I'll go to the next house. Like Linda Blair room didn't look like that. Exorcist ain't messing with that. You got the Insidious room. I thought the room was Oscar the Grouch room for a Halloween party. Oh my gosh. Y'all blazing her. Let's go. I got it. Her room looks and smells like the bottom of a dumpster. Straight dumpster juice, man. And it like, you could just, the fact that your room ever looked like that, I feel like the baddie conversation is over. Like any female, Halle Berry, if I knew her room ever looked like that, I'm not looking at her the same. Is that fair? Is that fair of me? How can you look at someone the same knowing that at any point, like, again, you could be poor and broke. That don't mean your room got to be that dirty. That's a choice. That's a choice to have your room that dirty. You can not have a lot of things. Even if you didn't have a bed sheet, you could have made the bed with no bed sheet and then laid out the comforter, right? And then like put the pillow on top of each other or side by. There's no room for that. The room has rabies. Y'all be going off. That's so funny. The room is one big pair of dirty underwear. That's $1 party room. Oh my gosh. And here's the thing too, is like, you talking about you to quote. You need to quote that room up. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm the quote. You can't be the quote. That should like automatically discount you for being the greatest woman alive or whatever, the greatest woman of all time, if your room look like that. How can you be the quote? You can't even do some push-ups in the room. It's so messy. You have to go to a gym. Chat snapping. I told you we got the funniest chat, man. Miss D said bed bug treatment. Man, bed bug, lice, ladybugs, all that, earthworms. I believe all that might be in there. Her room is the real Stankonia. That was original. Y'all are out of control. Bro, this girl's delusional, man. I just seen something else. Hold on. Let me pull it up for y'all. Claressa Shields wants Beyonce to walk her out for a fight before she retires at 38. Beyonce seen this? Show this to Beyonce. How about that, huh, Arissa? Show this to Beyonce. Claressa really thinks she's bigger than the program. She thinks she's bigger than what she is. I mean, I can't control Beyonce. If she want to do it, then I guess, but I don't see it. Have you ever even been in the room with Beyonce? Like, be real. Claressa's celebrity, has that ever put you in the room where you were in the direct, like 5 feet away from Beyonce? Like, for real. I'm being honest. I don't know. Zoe said Michelle wouldn't even walk her out. Word. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why Beyonce gonna walk you out, bro? And then walk you out for what? You're like, oh my God, this girl just it's not even realistic what she's doing right now. Like, your career seems to be downtrending. Nobody is talking about your fight for the fight. They're talking about, oh, Cam Newton, you look stupid, da 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 da, all negative stuff. But you think your career is going to get better? Rebound to the point where Beyonce, who's worth $1 billion, is going to waste her time to walk you out? If she had a baby, dirty diapers would be everywhere. I agree with that statement. Thank you for the $2. Listen to what I'm talking about. Like, for example, this is the worst fight week you probably had. No one's even focused on the fight. Absolutely no one cares about the fight. You mixed in Zeus fighters. It's probably going to get worse from here on out. MVP has like all the popping women, right? They just did a deal with Eddie Hearn, so now they got more popping women. They got network stations. Salida is being outed and sued by his own fighters. Michelle Rivera suing him. Has a complaint. I believe Carlos Adames complained about him. Franchon Cruz, as I just showed you, complaining about Salida not doing nothing and prioritizing Claressa. How is this going to get better? You've proven to me that you don't really do numbers outside of Michigan. So your only choice to me is to keep fighting in Michigan, but then fight who? Who's going to come fight you in Michigan with all the bad press you get? Or maybe fight in the UK, somebody else's territory, like Lauren Price. Your fights suck. Lauren Price, she's like 147 pounders. You're going to fight her at 160? You see, like Claressa, she talked too much, and now people researched her career and looked at the fine print. It's not looking as impressive as we once thought. Why did you not fight Franchon at 168, but you'll go to 160 for K Scott. If you're into weight cutting, why didn't you cut weight and fight Franchon where she was the champion? Why are you pulling up Lauren Price, a fight nobody asked for? Why are you pulling that up? You know what I mean? So that's what happens. Imagine if you're like embezzling money from your job and you making so much money, but then you tell too many people and you keep boasting and gloating and bragging about it. Now you're increasing the likelihood that you get caught. All because you could have had the money and no one would have known the lesser, right? You could have got the money and be winning in terms of money. And if you kept your mouth shut, maybe you never get caught. But because you kept telling people and flashing it and all that, you made it bad for yourself. ABJ said, hello, what up? So Claressa, she could have just been the good fighter and then people wouldn't have explored all the details, but she wanted to throw the relationship in people's face. Oh, Pap, I'm going to keep saying my man. I'm going to keep saying his name and doing all that. Kept saying I'm the GOAT while you're annoying people. And then people are like, hey, 11 vacant belts, bringing up girls in weight. K. Scott ain't got no knockouts. And then they start looking into the fine print because you were annoying. And now people aren't even looking at your career the same. So you all types of messed up. You fighting for vacant belts, fighting chicks with no knockouts that are 42, barely got any fights. It's not looking good, man. But let her tell it. Beyonce's going to walk her out. Let her tell it. And Papoose tell it. Oh, man, we the future of boxing. All right. And here's the thing. Does anybody believe Pat will stay if her money get tight? That's how you prove true love, no? If she stop making whatever she's making and can't float the bill, is Papoose going to be there? Yes or no? Do you believe that Papoose will remain in the situation and Claressa keep putting this relationship in front of everybody? Like, yeah, my man. Now, Ms. D just sent $50. Amazing donation. Shout out to all the people that are supporting the channel, which allows me to do more. Please like her comment and encourage. I have to go to bed early tonight. I enjoyed it. $50 for new equipment. Shout out to Miss D. I appreciate it. Hey, let me ask you guys this. Please like her comment, though, or her super chat, so you guys can encourage people doing a tremendous job to make sure we're able to do what we do. Big Herms, shout out to you again for the $2. Salute to the Bay Area. 11 vacant titles. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are now looking into it. Let me ask you, for my lives, what time, and you gotta tell me put the time and state that you live in. What's the best time for me to go live? But I gotta know. You can't just say 7 p.m. and I don't know where you live. Good night, Ego. I will rewatch tomorrow. Shout out to Aisha. put the time that you think is the best time for me to do lives in your state, because I'm trying to find the best times for y'all. Atlanta, 8 p.m. Because I think some people, there is like late for them, so they're like, they'll watch some of it and then watch the video on demand. Arizona at 7 a.m. Hold on. I'm trying to read these. Y'all going fast. BJ says, Ego make the highest donation a live sponsor. Whoever tops that becomes the next one till you just stop getting donations. What do you mean a live sponsor? How do I do that? How do I make them a live sponsor? I'm not sure. I'm definitely open to suggestions, but I'm not sure how to do what you're asking. 9 p.m. in the DMV. I listen in the morning. 5 p.m. in Deep East Oakland. Yeah. Yee. Shout out to Oakland, bro. Jersey, 9 p.m. Man, y'all all over the place. See, it's kind of hard finding a time. That's what we're going to call them. Oh, so start addressing it. So Ms. D is a live sponsor. $50 of my live stream. So identify it like that. That could work. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. in Texas. Okay. Using the time matrix, what time? I live in California. Right now it's 8 p.m., 8:08. Tell me what time in Cali, because this is too much. I can't even, I don't even know. You guys are everywhere. Tell me what time you think in California works best for you. Tell me the California time I should go. So if you live in the East Coast, subtract 3 hours. $5 p.m. Thank you. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is late though, because 8 p.m. for the East Coast people, it'll be late. It'll be like almost midnight, 11. 5, 6, 7, 5 or 6, 4. Okay. Okay, that gives me ideas then. 4 to 6 is looking like the range. 4 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. my time. Anywhere in there. Yeah. I need to start leaning on y'all some more, because that stuff helped me. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's looking like the range you guys like. So I'm pretty much in there, but I think when I start later, like, and go long, I think some people, it start getting late and they got to go to work and stuff. All right, bet. That helps me out. Thank you. That definitely helped me out. Now, let me ask you this. What's the ideal for my morning unpack video? What do you think the ideal time is? I've had videos 2 hours, an hour and a half, an hour, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 15 minutes. Tell me what for the morning. My morning ones are always going to be longer, but tell me what the best length is for you that you like to consume, that you guys can get through. I told you, I'm really trying to improve the channel and make it work for the most amount of people, right? So what is the ideal amount of time for the video? See, some people, it's weird. Some people like the 2 hours. Some people like, I can't get through it. We got, shout out to my man, Big Herm, $20. Make sure y'all like the super chat. Ego reminds me of the real thoroughbreds from the Bay. We move different, talk different. Bay Area births greatness. Keep it going on, mamas. Yee. Keyshawn is a duck and a huge goofy. Man, the Bay Area is something different. I promise you that. I listen while I'm driving. Shout out to Big 1 to 2 hours. Go long. You guys are funny. So you guys don't mind the longer ones? Shout out to Eric H. Yeah, this is all good feedback. I appreciate that. Texas Hold'em. All right. Hey, yeah. 707, say it backwards. Yee. Vallejo, California. Yee. Oh, we got 707 in here deep. Let's get it. Bay Area up in here. Miss Didi up in here. Yeah. Mr. Parks, thank you. I get things done listening to you. Okay, I'm just gonna do these periodic check-ins with y'all to make sure everybody getting the content that they need. Yeah, I know a lot of people that drive. I know people that drive trucks and listen to my videos, or clean the house and listen to the videos. Okay, so I feel like I'm pretty much in the pocket that most people want. I'll just fine tune and tweak in certain areas. We appreciate you, fam. I enjoy this. This is fun. The Claressa community, her bad behavior then created a whole community. You know what I mean? And people coming to get more and more. And it's fight week. I told you I'm about to be working. I'm working all fight week. All fight week I'm going to be working. Putting out that fire. Chat, y'all rock. Ego should do stand-up comedy. Y'all tripping. What if I did a call-in? Y'all like that? Y'all want to call me and tell me your opinions? Ego, you are the realest, no cap, Mr. Parks. East Oakland since 1965. The grill always guarded. Yeah, again, all the people donating, all the people supporting, it ain't going in vain. We are going to keep growing the channel. I eventually have some bigger long-term plans, but that's going to take some time. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to get a feedback. Y'all want a call-in show? What y'all want me to do next? I'm going to give it to you how you want. Yeah. You want me to set that up? That's not how it happened. Yeah, she like, that's not how it happened. How'd it happen? That's not how it happened. All right, we're going to make the updates that y'all want. Y'all want to be able to call in, talk to Boxingego, and voice your opinion. Okay. Honestly, I prefer listening only to you, no calls. See, it'd be a mixed bag. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do like a certain day, and then the rest will be regular. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I got to cater to the most amount of people. So we'll figure out something and hopefully find that middle ground. Meet and greets. All right, y'all want me to turn up. I got some things to look into. Ego is trying to seduce us. Hey, yo, how? How'd I try to seduce anybody? Hey, business brain, they be wilding. Ego trying to seduce us. Y'all be wilding on me. Y'all funny. Bro. Claressa Shields. I'm on you. Yeah. The haters will call and Ego will roast her. Bro, the hater, they not ready for that. Ego is fine to ASF. Thank you. Bro, see, y'all got to stop because the haters be mad. They be like, oh, Ego's the Antichrist. Y'all better stop. The haters be getting mad when y'all be, you know what I mean? Y'all be talking about the kids. They be mad. People be envious of the wave. We just do what we do. I'm here for Claressa cooking. Chef Boyar Ego. I gotta cook her, man. She just be lying. If you do Friday, 1 minute call in, 1 minute with a timer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into how we can do that and make it work. RZA gonna call in like she ain't herself. Man, she probably would. Yeah, you talking about the GWOAT. The GWOAT ain't never did that. I think you jealous. You a hater. You a broke YouTuber. Bro, man, you know she gonna call. But I'll spot it. I know her cadence. I know what her voice sound like. I done interviewed her. Yeah, I dare her to call. Because if anybody even sound like her, it's her to me. I'm like, it's you. If you talk like her, act like her, I know her vocabulary skills. I can hear the crayon to her. I can hear that Crayola in your voice. Your voice is so soothing. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Shanika. Bro, I hear the crayon in her voice. She gonna say you a fake YouTuber. But why does she say that? What does that mean? How can you be a fake YouTuber? I'm on YouTube. I get paid to be on YouTube. How am I fake? Because you don't like me. You don't like me. I'm not a YouTuber. That don't even make sense. Either you're a YouTuber or you ain't. All of the GWOAT stands, they never actually prove me wrong, though. They don't be like, oh, she didn't lie. You're lying. Here's why. All they do is say, I'm lying. I'm fake. I'm this and that. The GWOAT stands down bad. Claressa be having the ugliest crowd at her fight. They all look like water moccasin and cottonmouths. Bro. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the ugliest people of Atlanta finna show up. That's what I'm anticipating. A bunch of bloated, beer-bellied chicks or something finna pull up. A bunch of Beijing dudes like Papoose finna pull up. I'm not looking forward to a good-looking crowd. I mean, maybe Zeus can bring some good-looking people out. I don't know. But I think for Claressa fight, all the demons, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight looking chicks finna be out. All the Tales from the Doom, all them little Crypt Keeper, Demon Knight looking. Tonight's Tales from the Crypt. All them Amityville horror looking chicks finna be out for Claressa. They done put the red wig in. They got their Crayola shirts and LV paintings. They all got the bottom teeth looking like a lichen from Underworld. Yeah. All the ragamuffins are finna be out for her. Man, y'all talking bad about the GWOAT. No, we talking bad about them bottom teeth. What you talking about? Ain't talking about the GWOAT. We talking bad about your teeth. What you talking about, cuz? We talking about that hygiene. Let's talk about that. Yeah, they coming in here with hookah breath and vape breath. Bro, look for the most ghetto gremlins that Atlanta has to offer. Every chick looking like Brutus. They got wide shoulders. Trying to fight the pretty girls. Alicia Bumgarner ain't it? Like, it's always it's always the big backs trying to hate and fight the pretty girls. You ever notice that? Like the girls that don't look good to be the ones that try to start fight. Like you trying to even the score. You know she pretty, so the ugly girls be trying to bring the pretty girl's face down, mess up her face card. You know what I mean? I done seen it all through school and high school. Ugly girls can't wait to get in the fight. What? Huh? What? They be looking for it. Yeah, all the Fionas from Shrek, they can't wait to fight. They be priming their knuckles and hitting brick, waiting for a pretty girl to say something so they can what pow, so they can steal off on her, try to ruin that pretty face. I know how it goes, bro. So yeah, I'm looking for all the chicks that look like The Grudge. All them to be at the fight. They gonna open their mouth and make that grudge noise. Watch, cause that's the only ones that be mad in my comment section. That be mad at me. All the grudge. Everybody else be like, good video, Ego. I enjoyed it. Nice receipts. You did pretty good. You know what I mean? And then the grudge be in my comment section. Be mad for no reason, though. And I didn't even lie. Y'all watch her lie time after time, but then be mad at me. Come on, bro. What I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making this butter off these bloodsuckers. Cause I'm a muff renegade. What I do? Huh? Claressa make all bad moves. I think Papoose be helping her make the bad moves. He like, what the worst move we can make? Put the red head on. Cuss out this lady. It's like every move. Like even the girl Crime Mob, the girl from Crime Mob. Why'd you block her? That song a banger and you gonna be in Atlanta. To me, that's better than the Lotto walkout. This girl is a fool. Man, Crime Mob would have had ATL lit. Nut if you buck. Nut if you buck. Bro, that nuck if you buck, her walking you out. Man, if I ain't no hater. I ain't never had a hate on her, especially no woman, right? If Claressa announced something cool like that, like nuck if you buck, Crime Mob was walking her out, I'll be like, all right, bet. That's a good, because that matches your energy better than Lotto. Lotto's a light-skinned mistress. So to me, nuck if you buck would have me pumped because nuck if you buck, that's like some fight music. Lotto like big mama, like that ain't making me want to see your fight. A little pillow fight, 3 knockouts between the two of you and K Scott. At least nuck if you buck would trick me. Y'all got 3 knockouts between 2 ladies. Over 20 fights and y'all got 3 knockouts. At least put some nuck if you buck. And then put that nuck if you buck up in there. But you gonna block her for what? Yeah, she chose Lotto because they both mistresses and she want to be a baddie. And then Lotto album flopped. This girl be making all the wrong moves. All the moves be bad to me. Crime Mob would have had you lit in Atlanta. Or come out to somebody who got like T.I. T.I. I promise you, if you came out to he got the song with Pharrell and like that was a banger he just dropped. Ran to the dealership in a minute, or he could go to his old catalog. So he got a new song that's popping with Pharrell that was all over Instagram and social media. He also got, oh, it's the king, homie. Hey, boom, boom, dun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's Tip. That would have been more lit to me than Lotto. Ain't nobody care about that. Let him know, yeah. Ran to the dealership in the feeling. Bro, you could have imagine Tip walking around. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Bro, what? Tip got bangers. He could have Maya, ooh, Maya, Maya, and live your life. Oh, cause I'm a paper chaser. Bro, I would have respected if it was Tip. I would have respected if it was Luda. Yeah, yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. The incredible, untouchable, independent venom out the body with the dopest flow. Wonder why the lines around the corner, because the little mother at the dopest show. 2 times for my independent women that be getting that cake. Bro, I would have respected if it was Luda. Huh. I like Luda. That man was spitting. The incredible, untouchable, independent venom out the body with the dopest flow. And wonder why the lines around the corner, because the little mother at the dopest show. 2 times for my independent women that be getting that. They don't like me to tell this. Debuted at #1 in some of my records and Elvis. Shut up. Right? Welcome to Atlanta, Jack and Hammers and Foes. Back to the Mac of the Jack and the clothes. Adolescent packing the foe. I knock on the door. Who is it? Oink, oink, pig, pig. Do away with the pork. Did you forget your manner? I'm Bruce with banners. Johnny Rocket when I shoot the cannon, bro. I would have respected it. What's your fantasy? I've got I got in different area. Bro, I would have been rocking to that, to Luda or Tip. Yo, beef ain't legit, so please stay off the TIP of my like what? Bro, I would have been hyped. That man got that Tip something crazy. He said, so your beef ain't legit, so please stay off the TIP of my She can't afford TI. But how they got Floyd Mayweather and Kevin Gates. They can't put no bread on TI. Then at least you would have got TI and Tiny. You would have had Tiny and TI up in there. Bro, he ain't got no A-lister. Mike Tyson ain't going. Mike Tyson going? Tyson ain't going. I don't even want to go to see no Claressa Shields because Claressa, she a liar. I was watching the Cam Newton. She said she didn't know the guy was a rapper. I know she knew the guy was a rapper. My boy Mike ain't going. All he did was he was on cam on the camera. She was on cam with the camera. She was on cam with the camera and all of a sudden lies and spilling falsehoods and mistruths. Cut them. Otto told me to cut them out. You got to cut them people out with the people out your life. That be, bro, what? My boy Mike ain't coming, though. Mike Tyson ain't coming on that dead homies, bro. What you talking about, bro? I don't trust too many women, no breath. They don't got no breath. I don't trust their intentions. I don't trust them unless they flat chested. remember back in the day, Mike used to just say anything that came to mind, kind of like Claressa. Yeah. I don't trust bras unless they got them big titties. I don't trust them flat chested. Flat chested look like an ironing board, so I don't trust them too much. They took all my money with the big tit. Back when Mike used to say anything on camera. I don't trust no woman unless she got some tiggle bitties. Like, Mike, you can't say yes. I'm going to say it. I don't trust flat-chested women with the mosquito bites. They got the little bee stings. I don't trust the bee stings. Cuz told me not to trust the bee stings. Bro, I really do this. And no one like me. Ain't no one doing it like me, man. Stop playing with me. You feel me, bro? Bay Area. Good evening, Boxingego. Just waking up. You got me laughing. Yeah, because I don't trust too many of these scandalous chicks where they got the bee stings. They got 2 chains, but they ain't got 2 titties. Damn, I don't trust that too much. My boy Mike Tyson ain't finna beat her. They're homies, though. Shout out to Miss Didi. What's good? I don't trust Thorpe Bus Clarissa because she hopped off the Thorpe bus and got on the Reading Rainbow bus and the Magic School bus because she can't read. Bro, Mike Tyson ain't going. Mike going? Talking about Floyd going. Mike ain't going. You don't want to see your crusty butt. I can't keep up. She be bald-headed one day, another wig. Got the wig the other day, the lace front. It's too much. It's too much. Robin Givens. Robin never had all that. She only had one hairstyle the whole time I was with her. Whole time I was with Robin, she had one hairstyle, and that's all she did, and that's all that she needed. All. Claressa Shields, she got a new ball fade, and the next day she got a lace front, and it's too much. Bro, what y'all talking about, bro? I'm the GOAT, man. Bro, Floyd getting paid to be there. Like I said, I ain't been to no Claressa fights my whole entire career. I'm Money Mayweather. I didn't have to go, but now I made wrong decisions. So now I'm going to Claressa fight, bro. Yeah, you waited till money was jammed up. And now he gonna come to the fight, huh? Okay. Jake Paul can't. I see the play, man. Claressa wig must be stinky. No lie, she doesn't like showering. Bro, she like a gremlin. She can't get wet or eat after midnight, probably. What y'all talking about? Ego got me on the floor talking about the underworld, the grudge. I cannot stop laughing. That's what y'all get. Yeah, that's what y'all get because this girl keep doing this. Y'all gonna get more to work. Man, she got a little pinch of hair, a little teaspoon of hair, 3rd cup of hair. Bro, you got to use cooking measurements. She got a 1/4 teaspoon of hair talking about somebody bald-headed. Bro, you got to use cooking terms. Yeah, a pinch of hair. Lightly haired. Yeah, you got to use cooking terms. Out here with that hair you be doing. And did she say at the presser, she said at the press conference, when you see me for the fight, I'm not going to be all dolled up like this and fake wig. You still got the fake wig. Take it out then. You said for your fight, you're not going to be like this. Give your hair some breathing room. She don't want that Alien Nation head to come out. She don't want to show that. She like, you like hiding it. You keep hiding your hair, bro. Show the real hair. Didn't she have a wig on talking about this my natural hair? You naturally lying. How's that your natural hair? We seen your natural hair. Your natural hair stop up here. Your natural hair look like Marcus Houston when he was immature. you act immature. You got that. Go home, Roger. You got the same as Marcus Houston. What you talking about, bro? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You mean? Yeah, that immature haircut, bro. I would never lie, 'cause a friend like you. Bro, you out here with this same. Hold on, let me see if I can blow it up for you. Hold on. Bro, I told you had Marcus Houston hair. What the hell? And calling us bald-headed. Look. I would never lie, 'cause a friend like you. Yeah, he was out here with that dude. I guarantee you I can find a picture of Claressa Shields with that Marcus Houston, that MH. I guarantee you I got a. Oh my gosh! I guarantee you I can find an MH looking picture of Shields. Who want to bet? I guarantee you there's a picture that exists where she out here like, I would never lie, cause a friend like you. I guarantee you I can find a picture that's pretty close to this. To the do 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 do. We got it. Thinking of you is all I do. Daydreaming about my boo, about my crazy. I like your stylish way. What can I do? Baby, you're on my time. So come and feel the flavor. Whether it's rain or shine. Rain or shine. Bro, I guarantee you she had the Marcus Houston and then Chris Stokes. Breaking Woolworths announced Claressa Shields. She ain't got no sponsors. Yeah, she ain't got no sponsors. Yeah, she got Marcus Houston, no sponsors, and what's that song that they did with Busy Bone? Yeah, she got the Roger. Go home, Roger. Hold on. Busy Bone, Immature. That was hard. Coast to coast to giving a ghost. Go. Y'all remember that? Bro, they had coast to coast to giving a ghost. Go. Y'all don't remember that Busy Bone joint that they had? The coast to coast to giving a ghost. Go. That was a bop. Y'all don't know music, man. Yeah, you had a Busy Bone hair longer than yours. Little booty guy got him, and I gotta miss everybody. I don't. Bro, she acting like we bald, but all of Bone Thugs and Harmony had longer hair than you. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. Smash for the cash. My boy, everybody in Bone had longer joints than you. For the love of, we're not against rap. We're not against rappers, but we are against Rissa. Boom, boom. Yes, the tag is. You feeling the strip with a rump? Step up, get up. Make grabbing that coming that gun slow. Make grabbing that somebody that Ziploc. Bro, they all had longer than you. Everybody in that thing. Why they kill my dog? I miss my Uncle Charles. Yo. He shouldn't be gone in front of his home when they did to wrist was wrong. You know that BT Uncut, yeah. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. Smash when the cat. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, boom. Yeah. She out here ball. Shields reminds me of the kids on Steve Harvey's show. And Papoose had that Steve Harvey wig on. Take that Steve Harvey wig off. Man, this girl, bro. Claressa was definitely out here like that at the Olympics. We got it. She definitely had that grow home Roger. Ooh, baby, when I come tonight. Dun. Ooh. Immature's back. Y'all remember when they came back as IMX? Immature's back. Do you think we tied? Yeah. It's going to be a fun week for us. Claressa, I don't know about. But for us, yes. We going to have a good time. Veronica knowing the hits. She said, I remember that. That's what I'm saying. They had some hits. Yeah, Claressa talking about we ball, but you had that Balrog fade from Street Fighter. Man, don't play. And the only people, oh man, they get mad, but everything I'm saying is true. She had that Balrog. How you gonna be mad at me? Even Papoose kind of laughed at it on Vlad TV. He's like, man, 50, he a character. He gonna put up that picture of her. And he laughed. That's why 50 played Balrog in the new Street Fighter movie that's coming out. And 50 said she was handsome. Remember that? How is that not Balrog, bro? Look, you see that? That Widow's Peak? That's the Balrog fade. How am I lying? See, I don't lie to y'all. You had that Balrog. That Blackula. You had that blade-ass haircut. Whistler, I need my serum. Bro, you had all that. Ain't nobody lied. Watch. Wesley Snipes Blade. I wish I knew. Bro, look. You had that peak. You had that Dante's peak. That's what I'm trying to say. I need my serum. Some always trying to ice skate uphill. Bro, look. How you didn't have that? I'm a liar? Okay. How didn't you have the Daywalker? Daywalker. That's the same that Wesley had. I really should do it side by side. So we can see how you Daywalker. Come out to my fight. State Farm Arena. Frost. Yeah. You out here with that Vegeta haircut. Then got the nerve to talk about everybody else. Whatever. And you know what's funny? She don't want to be called T-Rex no more. That was a befitting name for you. I'm going to call you T-Rex. Mama call him Cassius. I'm going to call you T-Rex. I'm not calling you Batty and Gloat and all that. No. You T-Rex to me. You came in the game on stuff. You T-Rex. You still T-Rex. She want to get away from that name. You done had that name since you was a child probably. Oh, that's just Lil Rex. That's Lil T-Rex. Lil Rex. You was Bobo Jr. or T-Rex. Now all of a sudden you want to be like, you don't think that look feminine enough or something, and now you don't want to be called T-Rex. You insecure. You still Rex. You out here looking like Reptar. Yeah. You Reptar from the Rugrats. That's what I'm going to call you, Reptar or Rex. You take your pick. Claressa Reptar Shields. Is where Tommy Pickles at. You Reptar, man. You Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. You Richard Attenborough out there. Welcome to Jurassic Park. She looked like sauerkraut. Oh my gosh. Okay, Booger Wolf. I'm over here. Yeah, why are we not calling her what her original name was? A dinosaur. You Denver little ass dinosaur or whatever. You liked it then, you should like it now. You trying to mature past it. You want to mature past the dinosaur name. No, I'm still calling you a dinosaur. That's the name I felt comfortable with. Claressa Dino Rex or whatever. Dynamite. Yeah. I'm going to keep adding that You from the Mesozoic era. You know what I mean? 65 million years in the making. Somebody said the Land Before Time ad. Yeah, you Petrie. I'm gonna call you Tree Star Shields. Who said the Land Before Time? That's my movie. Jurassic Park red. Fetch, stick, stupid, stick. remember Newman was in there? He's like, stick, fetch, stupid. He tried to get, that's one big pile of ish. Yeah, you Jurassic Rex or whatever. That's what I'm gonna call you. Clarence Snipes. Why has that got a ring to it though? Clarence Snipes. Don't they have a ring like Clarence Snipes is passenger 57. I'm Detective John Cutter. Like coming soon. That actually flows. Clarence Snipes. I like that. Yeah, Clarence Snipes is the Demolition Man. The archaeologist will backdoor you. 5 I know you wrong. The archaeologist will backdoor you. Oh my gosh. I literally have the funniest chat in this space. The archaeologist will backdoor you, followed by Claressa Park. Bro, where are you guys coming up with this? Claressa Park? Is that really what I'm reading? Claressa Park, though? Hey, my face hurt, bruh. Pause. Claressa Park is wicked. Diabolical wordplay. I literally got the funniest chat. There's no way. Claressa Park is crazy. Yeah. Clarissa. Do your ring walk with Lotto like that. You T-Rex. The Cosby pudding pops never affected her. It never affected her. Get these people out. I'm packing Clarissa up. Shaka, Land of the Lost. Oh my goodness. Y'all are ruthless in this comment section. Ruthless Records. Oh my goodness. I don't see how she recovered. How is T-Rexicon gonna recover from this? And then, like, I ain't even seen the Ricky Smiley interview, but it's probably stupid. Because it's two types of interviews. A kiss butt interview, and then people ain't gonna respect it. Or a real interview, and then she gonna look stupid on the questions. So it's like really at this point only two ways it can go. I don't even remember the last time she aced an interview where I was like, yeah, she did real good, man. Because all of it is about your stupid relationship. Clarissa looked like Jack Johnson. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All of it's about Papoose. You made this man your whole world. Who's Truman? I don't know. I don't know who Truman is. You done made this man your whole world, though. And like, in my video this morning, she definitely is capping. I pulled up so many videos of Papoose looking happy with Remy and smiling. He just don't do that with you. That says something. He with his wife, and he was all smiles, even though at points it looked like they were going through some stuff. He with you, he all mopey and dopey. He like the damn Seven Dwarfs when he with you. But he was smiling, taking pictures, and seemed really like in love. Boxingego is really funny. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Charleston White is my homeboy. Boxingego funnier. Let's get it then. Shout out to Charleston, but let's get it. Please hype the video. You are appreciated. Let's work, man. I'm working all week. I told you what I came to do. Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas. You guys have been great. She's a fish out of water. The girl got no idea what she's saying or doing. She don't. I agree with that. Manny Pacquiao vocals put Claressa to shame. Manny Pacquiao, not even English ain't even his first language. He speak English better than Claressa though. The boy Pacquiao could say a sentence without cussing every second. I believe he is going to my fight. Employed Mayweather. Bro. I bet you Pacquiao can string together a sentence. That's not even his first language. He speak Tagalog, and then he speak English better than Claressa. It's up to my promoter, Bob Adam. He showed me God. I want to. I believe in God. Claressa, she has no hope, bro. You got foreigners that English ain't even their first language, and they speak better English than Claressa. She be like, mother effer this, you little B, Pacquiao can sing better? Absolutely. I seen Pacquiao do Ray J at karaoke. He's like, if I had one wish. As a matter of fact, I was the one who said I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know. Sitting at home in your mama's living room. Bro, I seen him. I promise there's a video that exists where he was singing Ray J. It shook me to the core. I was like, Pacquiao singing Ray J? How you know about that? It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know. Sitting at home in your mama's living room. If I had one wish. He was out there jamming. And he sounded better than Claressa. Let Pacquiao do all the singing. He sound better than Claressa. Claressa like a damn sheep. You sound like a goat. You're not the goat. You a goat. Sound like you being shaken violently. Like Terrence Howard dialect. What's up with it, man? I'm just bro. It sounds like you in an earthquake. Man, sir, what's up with the Tuskegee Airmen, sir? You got that quaky ass voice when you sing. You can't sing, bro. Sir, the pilots weren't out there. What's up with Spider-Man, man? What's up with Rissa, man? Yeah. A man different than a dog, man. You got that quaky ass voice to you. What's up with the Billy Goat Gruff, man? Claressa, you out here tripping, man. Pat was just playing with you. He playing with you, man. Oh, he wants your money, man. Bro, yeah. Y'all here with that shaky ass voice. You suck. My boy Pacquiao at least was jamming. Let Pacquiao do NSYNC. You might been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. I was chilling with the Bella, so you had your new boyfriend and made me jealous. I was hoping that I never did, but it's all good cause I'm glad that I met him. Huh. But now I know the competition very slim to none. I can tell by looking. Bro, let Pacquiao sing it. He sound better than Claressa. Bro, you signed to a record label and can't rap. You can't sing. Why? How that happen? That's like McDonald's with no burgers. How that supposed to work? ISIS, how is it supposed to work? You got Burger King, no burgers, no king. And it's not going to work. You signed to a dang record label with a nurse. What that's supposed to mean? Oh, but Shakur's going to be at the fight. Floyd's coming to the fight, bro. You better fight these comments. That's what y'all need to fight. The comments is getting with you in that Cam Newton interview. Fight that. Fight back. Fight that. What you talking about? Papoose ain't dropped a hit since ever. When did he drop a hit? He's still doing a Busta Rhymes verse that wasn't even his song. Do you know how bad it is? You got 12 albums in 1 year. I could defy. How you drop 12 albums in 1 year and no singles, no noticeable choruses that we can like recite. There's other people who've came in the music industry, dropped a banger and left, like Mark Morrison. Now I tried to tell you so. Yes, I did. About the time you broke my heart. But you lied to me. All the times you said that I love you. Bro, he just came and dropped a bop and left. I don't know no other song from Mark Morrison, but Return out the Mac once again. You lied to me. Oh, don't thank you that. Like, bro, he came and dropped that. That's all that was needed. Remember them people used to come in, just drop a bop and wanna be a baller. Shot caller, 20-inch leg on the Impala. Like, just drop that. And okay, that's good. Okay. In my remember Cuckoo Cow? In my project, they dropped that one, and that was at least something. It's a memorable song you can still play. Claressa ain't dropped no heat. Papoose ain't dropped no heat. Dead homies. Remember J.O. Felony? I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I could give it to you, but what? When I'm in it late, bro, I straight do with it. Like, you ain't dropped nothing. You said Jimmy Cozier. I know my music. She's all I got. Yeah, I remember that. She's all I got. Bro, all them people, they dropped a couple songs. Carl Thomas got a couple of them joints. My Summer Rain. Bro, he dropped Summer Rain and it was good. And Emotions, maybe. They got a record label with no hits. Like, my boy Magoo, he had better songs than Papoose. Oh, love to love you, love me out. Ooh. I dream while we Alano make all the Luciano and girls with condo, Chanel with Gaetano. Girl, my persona I share like Sonny Bono. Black and white keys like girls on my piano. Meet Missy and Timbo, rap at any tempo. Huckleberry Finn, Magoo, the South Side. Bro, chill out, it's only Ringo. Missy sang a dangle as I commence to jangle. Genuine rapping on a pony. Put money in the middle with a riddle. Got your girlfriend hot. Bro, what? How can I remember his verses, but I can't remember one because it was memorable? That I dream while we Alano make all the Luciano and girls with condo, Chanel with Gaetano. Bro, he said up in the cut like Nick and Butt. I don't know about that part, but rest in peace to Magoo. That man said up in the cut like gay and Butt. Like, huh? Lord Tariq, Peter, boom, 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 boom. Uptown, baby. We get down, baby. That's what I'm saying. People was dropping hits. Remember, Informer, me coming to yeah. I like your mama down. Like, they ain't got nothing. Mike Shinoda, I remember him. This is 10% luck and 5%. Bro, I know music. They all had hits. They all got something, except for Pap and Clarissa. Remember, the bridegroom is a whore. I chimed in with, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No. Bro, what? Panic at the Disco? They ain't have one? Bro, put that over any Papoose music ever. That man said, the bridegroom is a whore. I chimed in with, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? Bro, I know all that, yeah. Remember Blur? Woohoo! When I feel every metal, woohoo! I got my head train. Doom, 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 by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy. Well, nothing it is. Wow. Woohoo! When I feel every metal. Woo! Bro, what? Hey, what? Come on, bro. I know music. Don't. Woohoo! Remember Prodigy? What about Prodigy? I'm the bitch you hated, all fat and infatuated. Come play my game. Inhale, you're the victim, bro. What? I know music. Come on, don't do me like that, though. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter. Come play my game. Oh my God. Africa Lives Matter, $2. Shout out to Kamal. Jimmy Eat World, Red Wine, Gangnam Style. Yeah, they all got more hits than Papoose. Remember Oasis? Today is gonna be the day that I'm falling found of you. Right now, nothing left to do when to do about you now. Bro, they all had more. Smack my that was better than anything Papoose contributed to music. Now, Limp Bizkit, they had a whole run. I miss the Limp. Keep rolling. Bro, those were better times. Sister said Pap can hang it up. Absolutely. It's over. You 50 trying to rap and then driving in the car. Driving up the block in the car that they shot Pac in, looking for big skillers. You up in the car that they shot Pac in, looking for big killers, dressed ridiculous, blue and red like I don't see what the big deal is. Bigger than Chris Wallace, pissed off because Biggie and Pac just miss orders. Bro, I know music, and we don't know. How can I recite these other people's verses many years later? But I don't know no Papoose work, none. Like I'm not even. If I told you, if I knew, I really would tell you. I could recite Eminem. You see, I just marching, man. Hey yo, you might see me jogging. You might see me walking. You might see me walking a dead Rottweiler dog with his head chopped off in the park with a spike collar, hollering at him because the son of a won't quit barking. Or leaning out the window with a cock gun, driving up the block in the car that they shot Pocket, looking for big killers, dressing ridiculous, blue and red like I don't see what the big deal is, double barrel bigger than Chris Wallace, pissed off because Biggie and just miss all this. Cheap imitations get rich off them. It switch theirs like they switch wallets. Like, bro, we know all that. We don't know no Pap songs. Rick Astley, Together Forever. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you up. I never do her. Yeah, man. Oh my God, you were so lit. Man, we do it. Over here, we do it. I do it. Well, Big Sean, I do it, boy. Yeah, I know Big Sean song. I don't know nothing. Ego, you going on the 15th? Going where? Going to sleep? What you mean? Why would I spend money on a fight card I told you was horrible? Come on. You just saying that. Hey, you going to the 15th? Oh, I'm going to spend money on a hotel. And Claressa will probably ban me. She'll be like, there he goes. Get him, boys. And then I'm banned. So I just wasted money flying out there and get banned. I can't even get it. No, come on, bro. Bro, you don't think she gonna ban? I'll be banned from TV. Come on. Tag team back again. Doing it ain't the best again. Y'all just talking. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Yeah, I'm gonna go spend money instead of make money. And then go to the fight and then be on the no attend list because she mad because her edges flew off or whatever. Come on, bro. Oh man, Ego, he's not getting in here, dude. No, he said, bro, she banned Miss Shanika. Yeah, I'm triple banned if that. Miss Shanika asked one question, I'm asking a million. Like, you already know I'm banned. She probably got a double ban stamp on mine. Hey, like, you ain't never. So be it, bro. Bro, Miss Shanika got banned. What you think? I'm definitely getting banned. She's super thin skinned. She can't take no criticism. I'm definitely not in there. Even me going, she would try to spin it. Like, he couldn't miss the GWOAT fight, and he just want to be where the GWOAT at, the GWOAT this, and come on, bro. He just can't, the GWOAT this, and he obsessed with the GWOAT. Like, no, stop. We can't do all that. We can't do all that right now. You know what I mean? My wife, Kalima, and I got history making music. Send Claressa Shields some merch. Why? So she can burn it on camera? She be holding grudges. Bro, I'm not tripping. And the other thing, bro, they got 3 knockouts between 2 people. 3 knockouts. What do I need to go there live for? To see a unanimous decision? Like, oh, I'm all at the fight, eating the popcorn like Michael Jackson in Thriller to see what, 12 rounds? See a UD, unanimous decision? What do I need to go there for? Like, again, certain people like David Benavidez must see TV. Gervonta Davis must see TV. Some people just got it like that, bro. Natalie Imbruglia, I remember her. Torn and Vanessa Carlton. 1,000 miles. Me. Bro, y'all want me to waste money. We done had a very successful month, and y'all want me to waste money to likely be banned and can't go in. And even if I can go in, to watch a unanimous decision. Hard pass. I could watch a decision from the crib and get paid and not spend nothing. I'm telling you the outcome. I don't even, like, I think they brought this girl in to try to have Claressa knock her out. But I don't even know if she's going to knock her out. I think it's going to be a decision for Rissa. I don't know. Her power ain't really set up like that. Who she knocked out? She knocking out like Girl Scouts. She got like 3 Girl Scouts she done knocked out or something. And that's why none of it makes sense what she's doing. Oh, I could beat up a man. How you beat up a trained boxing combatant that's a man? You can't even really like piece up these women. How you gonna knock out a dude? How you gonna knock out a male trained boxer, but you're not even knocking women out? Barely. You could knock out a dude, but you brought security for your cousin Shalita. It's not adding up. Do you get me? If you could knock dudes out that are pro fighters, then why do you need security at a family send off? Doesn't even make sense. And she was like, yeah, Cam Newton, I was in Newark, no security. So you bragging you went to Shakur fight with no security, but you probably knew Pap was going to be there, for one. And two, who cares, because you took security to a funeral from your own family member. So that's not really braggadocious. Yeah, I pull up to Newark, New Jersey to watch a fight, Dolo, but I can't pull up Dolo to a family funeral. She be all over the place, man. She'll be complaining about making weight and how it's hard and crying in the sauna. And then she was like, this is an easy weight cut. I love it. I did so good. I'm like, what? Didn't you just say it was such a struggle and really hard and sacrifice and all this? If you can't go home Dolo, you can't go anywhere. Word. And then the guy that floored you in sparring, you accuse him of cheating with, you've really not provided any proof that he took padding out his glove. Like, how did you even determine that? He hit you and you're like, it fell on the ground. How you know there was no padding in it? Because you had never been knocked down before? I hate to break it to you. I know some male boxers. If from my experience, if Claressa sparred them, they would knock her down. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to bring other people into it. But I know some male boxers that I firmly believe are around her weight. If she sparred them, she getting dropped. So I don't know all this like legend stuff about no one can drop you. I'm really questioning all of that stuff. We're not talking about average Joes like off the couch. We're talking about trained people who train just like you train. You know what I mean? And Kamal wants me to show y'all this. Again, this is what separates me from a lot of like Claressa entertainment channels and stuff like that. I'm a boxing channel, so I can tell you the aspect of boxing, right? Right? This ain't no T channel or something like that. And that's not a shade to anybody, but it's not. I'm a boxing channel that happens to talk about a boxer. But anywho, this is the dude. This is the dude that knocked her down. Right? This is the guy. Look, he got a K. Scott ad resume as a pro. But what's interesting here is he got 6 wins, 1 loss, and he been knocked out, right? Out of 7 fights, he only knocked out 2 people. So he got less KOs than Claressa Shields against men, right? You scroll down, the person who knocked him out, Rolly Romero. Boom. The same guy that Claressa says she'll beat up, the guy that floored you in sparring. I know it's a triangle theory, but you're saying you could whoop Rolly, but Rolly knocked out the ninja in 2 rounds. He knocked out the ninja that knocked you down in that infamous sparring clip. And again, the other shocking thing is that the guy that dropped you don't even have power like that in men's boxing. Like, men ain't struggling to take his power. You struggled. Look, he had 7 fights, but he only knocked out 2 people early in his career. You know what I mean? And why that's important, as your career progresses, you probably fight harder and harder people. It's going to be harder to knock them out. But when people first start and turn pro, they're not usually fighting world champions and stuff. So you probably fought a bunch of nobodies until Rolly, and you only knocked out 2 people. So how is it this guy with a 33.33% knockout ratio is dropping you hard in sparring, and he has 7 fights, and none of the men are struggling with him? Rolly fights him, who you think you can beat, and Rolly knocks him out bad. So a little bit of a triangle theory, but it don't really add up to what she's saying about I could whoop. And that's why she wants to fight men 40 pounds lighter. If she weight, I don't care what Floyd Mayweather or anybody else says, weight absolutely matters. For some, here's the thing. For some people, it doesn't matter, right? Like Floyd Mayweather, it doesn't matter. Because he's good enough on defense to not get clipped up and hurt. But most people don't have a Floyd Mayweather defense, so it absolutely would matter to people with a leaky defense if somebody's weighing a lot and hit hard. So the guy I'm talking about is this guy right here. The guy that with 7 fights that Rolly knocked out. Look what he did to Shields. Cotter. Bow. Oh, Cotter. Down. And look, this is Rolly, I guess, knocking out the same guy. Rolly did him bad. You see what I'm saying? But he floored you. Look. Bow. Oh, yeah, eat that. Look, your feet all in the air. Look like a baby ready for a diaper change. You hear me? It looked like a baby ready for you to change his dirty, soiled diaper. The way I'm gonna take a picture of this. That's what I'm saying. This girl is like delusional out here. You a good fighter. Nobody taking that away from you, but you doing too much, bro. You think you gonna whoop men that box? But you look like a baby ready to have that diaper changed. He like literally put you on his back. And then you still haven't proven that this guy cheated. You ready for that diaper change. You probably soiled yourself the way he hooked off on you. Bro, he done clipped you with that hook. Like, it's just not believable. He didn't hit you with a combo. He hooked off on you once and you dropped like that. I'm telling you, man, like, I really feel like men and women, there's a different level of strength. You know, some people may disagree. I don't know. By and large, per capita, if you put 100 men in a room and 100 women in a room and do all strength related, you know, training and like lifts and personal best, men are going to be stronger. It's just what it is. And then she fought Hannah Gabriel a week after. Shout out to Kamal Oz for reminding me. After this snafu, she fought Hannah Gabriel and got dropped in that fight too. And then now, ever since Hannah Gabriel, you've been fighting people we didn't even want to see you fight. And then the Franchon Cruz, I already told you, she's a great fighter, but you pulled her up in weight when you had acclimated to heavyweight and she hadn't. And you pushed her so she was injured. But everyone else, that's why you want to fight fight Chris Cyborg. Fight Michaela Mayer. Rematch Hannah Gabriels. Fight Tam T-Boo. These are still all better than the people you've been fighting recently. Minus Franchon, but again, I already told you. Franchon is a great fighter and established, but you pulled her up in weight. She said she had, I think she just said she had 2 weeks to train. Or maybe that was in the first fight. I'm not sure. But either way, you pulled her up in weight. So you wanted an advantage there. Huh, Arissa? R. Scott is so petty. She said she should have put the Black Love sneakers so they would be showing because her feet are in the air. Oh my, y'all are getting, this girl's look at her feet in the air. R. Scott said she needed them Black Love sneakers because on the bottom it say Black and Love and her feet were in the air so it would have been displayed. You guys are getting creative. How are y'all doing this right now? This girl getting cooked. Her feet was really in the air though. Said she needed a pair of Black Love sneakers because on the bottom of it say Black Love. Wow. Y'all be cold-blooded, bro. Look what I'm talking about. The bottom of this shoe say black and this one say love. And Claressa got floored. So R. Scott says she need to promote Papooses Black Love sneakers because she was up there like that. Y'all talk about his A1 promo. There's something wrong with y'all. There's literally something wrong with y'all. That was crazy. Y'all didn't think I was going to catch that. I'll be catching it. I'll be paying attention to what y'all be putting. That is insane. Ego, you inspire us because you funny as heck. Yeah, y'all, I guess I'm inspiring the heck out of y'all. Y'all getting creative than the mug. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Shout out to Miss D, sponsors of this particular stream. I'm about to get something to eat. I got to go to the grocery store. Holla at the kid. I got a video I'm working on. Hopefully it'll be out tomorrow morning. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We are definitely working. Peace.